Sweet. So are we just jumping straight in? Do we need a recap or anything?
If you guys don't need one, well, it's the one that's target locked. Which technically, I don't think somebody said they did.
No, I did
Right?
not.
You-
No.
Yeah,
That was
okay,
just testing.
So we'll go ahead and take that off.
Okay.
Didn't mean
There's
to do
two
that.
things circling me. Do those need to be?
They're concentration.
Okay.
Can you not see them?
No, I can see them. I would need to zoom in, so I just didn't read them yet. I just pulled it up.
Oh,
and
so
saw.
you're just lazy. Got it.
That's
Yeah.
fancy. I like that. So how do I add it?
Love you,
then?
Ren.
Yeet.
For now, I have to add them, but towards the end of the session, if we have a little bit of time, I'll set your guys' stuff up.
All right, sounds good.
Cool.
So-
So as soon as I tried to make contact with them, this person double booked it out of there. In
Triple
response-
booked. This person used the movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay.
So
So-
that should tell you what this person is.
Fucking fast, bro. So
It
as soon
is-
as
At minimum, for those that I realize I say that to a bunch of new players, at minimum it's either a rogue or monk.
Yep, that's what I figured. And he moved like almost 90 feet.
No, he did move 90 feet. I just misjudged the distance because me and Flama were in here playing around with these things, fixing or setting these little doodads up. So he
Okay.
was supposed to be exactly 90 feet,
all right.
or she. We don't know yet. We didn't get a good look.
This is a big universe.
Possibly.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I would still be.
What we're gonna
confused
do?
with-
So what we're gonna do? This is a kind of a small homebrew thing I do. That's called soft initiative. So what it is you guys are gonna roll standard initiative, right? But if anyone makes an aggressive and or hostile action, we enter into true initiative, and true initiative is the enemy. So I misexplained something with soft initiative. The enemy will go last in soft initiative. But in hard initiative, if you guys take a shot, she instantly gets to go first, and then you guys go. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So right
Yep.
now, you all have an action to do something, but if you take an attack against he, her, they, them, it, we
Mhm.
enter hard initiative, and she gets to go first.
Okay, sounds good.
So go ahead and roll them up, and we'll see what order you guys will go in.
Okay. Oh, 10.
Oh no.
Soft.
Okay, so Julie, you're up first.
I mean, honestly, I would be facing Flama. I would just see this guy go out, and then I guess my first instinct would be to look back at Ren and be like, "What did you do?"
It would be your reaction to respond.
All right. Force user, chase after them.
I'll look to Azir and be like, "I'll be back later."
Yeah, after you complete the mission, he says to you as you sprint out the door.
I get like right there.
Mhm.
Would marking them as my Ranger's Quarry count as an aggressive action?
No.
Okay, I would mark them.
Is that blue or red?
Red. Blue's a lot more hostile, and they have to be like farther away.
Okay.
And I would say, sorry that my friend spooked you. Why are you running?
Okay. So when we get back to its turn, it will respond. Because it's not going to use its reaction to talk to you.
I still have an action. I could. Yeah, I'll do that. I would action. Yeah, I'll do that, and then end up right in front of him.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Alright, Ren.
All right. I'm going to use force empowered self slow time.
Okay.
Which do you want me to read that out real quick?
Real quick.
Okay. When you move on your turn, you can roll a kinetic combat die, which for me is a D4 right now. to increase your speed by 5 times the amount you rolled until the end of your turn. So,
Ooh.
Nice.
so rolled a 4, so that would be 20 additional feet.
Yes, I am going to make an immediate soft nerf, and we'll see how
Okay.
this goes. That will not apply to the dash action.
Of course, I believe that is fair.
So, it's totally fine
So-
for your standard movement, but yeah, if you use your action dash, it's just your standard movement.
Right, so that will be... Oh, might be good if I actually click on me. 5, 10, 15, 20... Pardon me?
No, go ahead.
25, 30, 35, 40,
I made some orange sugar today.
45,
Pretty good.
50. And I'll yell, Flama, come back us up. And
You, let me see if I can give you permissions for this, actually. Hold on.
if I can, if what?
Keep going.
And I will hold an action to cast
Can you move that?
stun. Can I move this?
Mhm.
Let me click on it. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So you should be able to just select all yourself and that, and you'll be able to drag them around together. Yeah,
And
like
do I
click,
just
click, drag.
highlight? Okay, cool. I did not know you could highlight multiple things. That'll be very helpful in the future. Thank you.
Mhm.
And for now, I will hold the force casting ability of stun if he makes an attack against either Sigil or Flama.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Llama.
Coming.
I finish my drink. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is this the guy?
Reacting, yeah, it is.
Okay, and I will end my turn there.
So this person will kind of skirt to a halt as you get in front of them, Sigil. And they stop, like you see, about 5-ish feet away. And as you take a look at them, go ahead and give me a perception check. See how many details you can see on the fly.
9.
No, unfortunately, not much. This individual is completely black cloaked, like massive hood. Think classic, again, tattered Jedi clothing. Covers most of their entire upper half and most of like their thighs. Wearing black cloth tied boots. And as you try to get a look at the face, they kind of purposefully keep their face to the ground. And you can tell that the bottom half of their face is covered in some sort of maybe black fabric, almost like a mask, but you're unable to get a really good look at their face.
Okay.
And they stop and they kind of look at you, and I can't do it, but everybody imagine a robot voice changer. So it doesn't sound male, female, doesn't sound like anything.
Okay.
The person stops and looks up at you, says, I have to go.
We just want to talk. Came to a bar like this not expecting to feel many people like you, just seeing what's going on.
Listen, we're not looking to harm anyone. We just want some answers.
What?
Some
And
people
does not turn to look or address you at all, Ren.
Okay. Some people have been causing problems in the city recently. Have you felt anything around that? We've been trying to locate some particularly nasty groups of people. Want to make sure that either you're safe, or if you have anything to deal with anything bad, that you come with us peacefully so we can figure out the best way to help you.
doesn't turn to look at you, speak, anything.
Listen, if you're here hiding at a bar, that means you have good reason to. And I have a pretty good idea on who might be looking for you. And I get the feeling that we may have the same goal.
You have no idea. And I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ayo, time for.
Is this... No, never mind. It's probably force-based. Ah, 21.
Sigil actually saves. I have to look up lore on the motherfucking fly, and I should have done this, and I did, and then I forgot their fucking names. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not good, buddy. That's not gonna do it for you. Flamma also fails as you both are stunned. And
Yeah.
it's a very familiar type of stun to you, Ren. Sigil, you kind of feel this just, I don't want to say almost like painful amount, but an immense amount of forceful pressure build around your head, and you just kind of slam the bounty hunter mask on, and it just immediately dissipates.
Please, we've already dealt with four force monsters today. I don't want to deal with another force user like that right now. Please, just tell me who you are.
Sector 37. Uncharted Planet. GB56.
GB 56. Sector 37, GB 56.
Yep.
Mysterious Jedi.
That is his next move. And then they will use a force-empowered ability and leap 80 feet off map. And then dash 3 times. As soon as he leaps off this kind of upper bridge and lands, your stuns release. Your concentration would drop though.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it.
Okay. So, what do we want to do now?
I'm sorry, guys.
What's everybody's passive perception?
Oh no.
Oh no,
no.
no. 14.
13.
Okay, so Rin and Sigil, you do see in the spot that this person jumped from, because the map's accurate, you guys are on a bridge, they jumped off. Kind of fluttering in the wind is like a small folded something.
I pick it up.
Fluttering in the wind. Is it
No.
within reach, or do I need to force pull it to us?
No, it's oh sorry, it's not fluttering in the wind. Like it's like kind of on the ground, but flopping, almost like paperboard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pick it up.
Okay. So you pick it up and
Make a Constitution saving throw.
it's a level 2 fireball.
God fucking damn it. Yeah, probably could have played that better.
I almost grappled him out of instinct, and I don't know if that would have helped or harmed us, but it was a thought.
The way he was able to do that stun, it felt different from my masters, but I've never been quite good at that ability. It's something I really would like to work on. And out of game, I have never fucking landed a stun in any game ever. Like, no charm, no stun, no nothing. I've never been able to land when they always save.
You'll catch that hold person one day.
I did get a charm monster once on a dragon that immediately used its legendary resistance.
Of course, yeah.
And like, he made it with advantage and failed, and then legendary resistance it, and I was just
Oh,
like, gosh,
God.
dang it. Like, it was both, yes, I made him use a legendary resistance, and I was like, oh, come on. Imagine having a dragon friend for a moment.
Oh. I think we'll have 2 as long as I survive until level.
That's,
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but
yeah. I don't know too much about sorcerers and stuff, so.
I pick it up. I look at it pretty closely. I look at Ren. I look back. Back at Ren. Down again. Look at Flama. Look back at Ren. And then I give. And I'll say to Ren, I think this was meant for you.
Oh no. I'll reach for it and like, listen. This was kind of my 4th bar encounter, and no one shot at me. So can we just count this one as a win? And I'll grab it.
As you grab it, it is a aged, kind of tattered photo. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, paper does exist in Star Wars. Isn't that neat? So it's a standard picture photo of you and your siblings. Younger, much younger. You would, in this photo, you're about 12.
First time we got back. Never mind. Sector 30. What was that he said? It was Sector 37.
37, GB 56.
GB 56. Okay. Uncharted planet. That's where he will be. Is that right? That's where he will be?
That is where he will be, or that's his next move.
That's his
That's
next
that's
move.
his next move. We don't know what he means by that.
Damn it. Damn it.
Flama. My actually, I take that back. My actually adequately smart barbarian. Roll me a history check.
all right. Do.
I'm just so used to the stereotype, I'm not
Well,
sure. Oh.
I remember this morning.
Does somebody
maybe.
want to assist him by he's staring off into space and you kind of snap him back to reality and he has a sudden memory?
I snap my fingers, be like, there seems to be a hamster in your head going off.
Okay,
Too
roll
much-
with advantage.
Oh, sorry. Thinking is not my strong suit.
And that'll be a 17.
Being the closest, as in right next to the person, while the clothing was loose, 1, you did see a saber. And 2, you saw a few things that only a female could have.
Oh.
Did you know that woman?
Woman? I don't know. I didn't. I only got a touch of the force from them in that brief conversation, but I don't know how they got this photo. This could be something bad.
Who is it? In the photo.
It's people from my past. It's people from my home world. It's complicated, and I'm not ready to talk about it. Let's go find. I'll tell you once we're off planet, okay? I'll get a little bit more together and figure out what best to do, but we need to figure out our next move. I need to also investigate what this might be. Let's go find that bounty and finish up for the day, if that's okay. And I will put the photo in within my robe somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where's the red light district? Also, there's red lights everywhere. Why is it called a red light district?
Oh,
You're in it.
you'll see soon. Oh, so they're in the general area, or
It'll
somewhere
be
in his area, I guess.
yes. So, actually, why don't you just go ahead and give me a scoped perception check? So, double your proficiency as you're looking through your scope.
Okay. So
If you have
proficiency is
proficiency, if you don't, you get proficiency.
in just perception.
Yes.
Okay, so what's our proficiency right now? It's like 2. So then +6, right?
Mhm.
Okay. 12.
Well, let me see something.
We know this man is ugly.
He's just like hanging out in the middle of the street.
Oh, come on,
Oh.
man.
Just looking around with the scope and points it right at him.
Try not to kill him. He's worth more alive.
Where
Since Aziz gave me the data pad, does it have any more information on him, or it just like a general description or like a
I love that you called Aziz
hologram?
Azir and you called Azir Aziz.
Yeah, I caught that too.
Oh fuck! It's the Z and the R and so
It's really
similar.
close.
Yeah, Azir.
Yeah. So the data pad is it's a decent bounty. You guys already have the amount. He is wanted alive for unpaid debts to the guild, but they would take his death as well.
And he said we saw him. Is he on map or no?
Yes, he would be not. I mean, he wouldn't be on map, but
Okay.
I will place him for you guys.
Okay.
Random assassination target numero uno.
Is this on? Are we on a high rise and he's on the street below?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
You guys see him down, and he has money in his hand, and he's oogling what you would imagine would be in a red light district.
How far down is he?
It's about a 90 feet, 120 feet. So you guys have two options. You could either A, wait for him to go inside and try and take him inside the club, or B, take him now, and it would be kind of like an alley situation.
How do you
Uh,
how do you usually do these things, Sigil?
well, I don't want to get him to a crowded area. It usually complicates things. Try to isolate him away from everyone else. And try to corner him so he can't have anywhere to go. And sometimes I like to shoot him in the leg so it's harder for them to run. Does he look like he's armed?
No.
Do you want me to take him now? Because I can.
Yeah, Flamma, you go ahead and I'll like
Well-
ready my sniper and aim for one of his legs, if that's okay with you, DM.
Okay. So, just to clarify, Flamma's going to what? Tackle him? Chase him and tackle him?
I'm gonna.
Just kind of slow him down and like maybe cut him off.
So I have a strength
Try
score
to-
of 18,
Uh-huh.
which means I can jump 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. With
We're
10
also
feet-
90
a
feet
10-foot
up.
start. Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. You might want to take these with you, and I give him a pair of essentially handcuffs.
Okay.
They're called binders.
So, here's how we would play this out, because you would obviously have to jump down, and that's 90 feet. If you want to jump and try and chase him down, and if you actually land the shot on him, we could get this done very quickly. But if Falamo fails his check jumping down, or you miss the shot, we're going to move to an actual battle map, and things are going to be different. You have no idea what the developments will be. So the check would be is if Flamma can jump off, Flamma would have to use one of his rages and basically superhero land a fucking crater into the street.
Yeah.
And if he passes that check and you land your shot, bounty's over now. But if either one of you fuck up, we move on.
Hmm.
While you guys are preparing this, Ren is going to start walking down the stairs and try to be a bit stealthy, just in case things go differently. If that's okay.
Sure. So we're gonna. Do you want to
Yeah.
actually go down the stairs?
Yeah, but when they're talking about that, I'll start going down the stairs. And do I need to make a stealth roll?
Yep.
Also, I want to red and blue mark him.
Okay. All right. So, series of events. Flamma. Superhero landing. Athletics check.
All right. I burn a rage, right?
Yep.
All right.
11.
Athletics check is a strength check, so I get that at advantage because I'm raging.
Would bless affect
Athletics
that?
is a skill check,
Okay.
Skill check, yeah.
Does bless
not a
affect that?
strength check. So, strength check is just a 20 plus your strength. Athletics is an actual skill.
Oh no, it doesn't work on checks, does it?
You're right.
It
It
works
says
on saving
strength
throws.
checks and strength saving skills.
No, Bless works
so,
on checks.
All
Does
right.
it work on checks?
Yeah, any skill check, Bless will increase it with the D4.
Bless does, but Rage does not.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll
If it
bless.
said strength, does it say strength checks or strength ability checks?
It says strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah, so a strength check would be something that would require just a d20 plus your strength.
Okay.
That would be like forcing a door open.
Okay.
Whereas like doing something with your strength, like something daring, like jumping off a bridge and landing and taking no damage. That's like a more of a physically involved thing. That's when it becomes athletics. In case anyone was curious on the mechanics.
Okay.
So-
All right.
So then
Go ahead and roll
I
up an
can't-
athletics check.
I can't bless him, right? So
No.
no.
I've already let you mark the guy, so.
Okay.
18. Yep. Boom. A little bit of you see Flamma, and his eyes kind of take on a red form that's somewhat new. You kind of glow before you guys. And he just, in 2 steps, clears the entire bridge and just slams down, one knee on the ground. Concrete just spider webs out. And still take a shot.
Okay, so this might be a lot. So 6, 3, and then he's more than 90 feet away.
Yes, he is. He is
120,
exactly
you said.
100. No, he's 110. I said
That's
90
100.
to 120, because I wanted to keep it kind of hidden. He's exactly 110 feet away.
All right, don't fail me now. 29. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, you
Fucking
actually
kneecap him.
you almost, if you had actually crit him with your bonuses, you would have double crit him. His AC is 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, he takes the shot. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's in the legs, right?
Yeah, and it's a crit. So
Oh boy. Oh man, I kind of feel bad for him now. No, I don't.
I mean, you might honestly accidentally kill him.
I might have killed him.
16, 18. Wait.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
16, 20, 21.
20.
Yeah, you. Okay, so Fama, as you land in this crater and it spider webs out, and you're just fucking hauling ass, and you hear that whir up, that kind of spool up of Sigil's weapon that you become so familiar with. You see the beam shoot across, and remembering it's now green. As it slams into this dude's leg, it just takes the whole fucking leg off. And the guy just collapses onto the ground, just screaming at his stump because he has 1 HP.
Seeing him go down, Ren would start running up to try to catch up with Fama. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I'm gonna look at my gun and be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I uprated this."
Ren would run up and try to close the wound using heal upcasted.
I would just casually walk down and meet up with my friend.
So, yeah, I'll upcast heal 3d8 plus 3d8 plus 4.
And I would go ahead and get those handcuffs on him at first contact.
Okay.
All right, buddy. You're gonna be okay. Just having a bad day. Here's 9 HP.
Oh my god.
There. See, isn't that a bit better? Some of the bleeding has stopped. Yeah, there you go.
Who's this?
At this point, people that you've dealt with many times in your career, local police.
Do I have
As
any
you
sort
pick
of
them in the street.
Do I have any kind of bounty hunter's badge that would like identify me as one?
You do.
I kind of
And
flash
so
it.
he
I
kind of
flash it
walks
towards
up,
the officer.
right? Official guild business.
Yep.
Uh,
Unpaid debt.
All right. Do you mind if I see your conscript?
Hand him the data pad.
Okay, and he's kind of reading over things, and he looks down, and then he gets to the point of like the charges on the guy, and he's like, "Oh, you should have killed him." And he'll just give you the data pad back and just walk off.
I look at the data pad. Is he worth more dead?
No.
No, his contract is specifically worth more alive.
Oh. Can I look at exactly what he did?
Yes. So, a lot of it is like money laundering, and forgery, and like kind of like money crimes. And he's also got a lot of like creeper charges. Hence why he was oogling the girl in the window. So he's like kind of just a sniveling, weaselly piece of shit.
Gross.
Like, just imagine the most white collar bitch of a criminal.
Okay.
Remind me
I
to
guess-
wash my hands after we're done here.
All right. I flip him over. Take my
Please,
binders.
please, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's
I
okay.
don't want to.
You're not gonna die. Maybe this will give you a new leg on life. Oh, sorry.
What?
Keep a stiff upper leg. Oh, no, stop focusing on the leg. It's not. Let's get.
Austin Powers mole scene.
Maybe we should hop to
Molly,
it
molly,
and get this guy back.
Molly,
Yeah. We don't want to draw too much more attention. Let's leg it out of here. God, I'm so sorry. No, help him.
I slap the binders on him and I just start fucking dragging him to where I need to take him.
Oh, you don't have to drag him. We can help him to his feet. Oh, no. Okay, I'm just... Ren puts her head down and just kind of starts following up behind. I'm not good with situations where people lose limbs. It's never been a good strong
Oh, I
suit.
get it, because he got his leg blown off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd know to just take him back to the bar, turn him into a Z's. Or,
All right.
God damn it, now I'm doing it, a Zir.
Azir. It's so similar, right?
It is. So yeah,
All right.
we take him back
Hand over
to...
Oh,
I'm
got the
assuming
bastard.
Flama's carrying him.
Yep. I guess we slap him. Just throw him on the floor. Who cares? you Got him.
We found your friend. Not friend. Hi, I'm Ren. And I'll put out my hand.
Azia, darling.
Seer, that's a beautiful name.
Well, thank you.
He's having a bad day.
I'd
Can we
assume so. Why is he missing a leg? As he looks at you, Sigil.
Oh, yeah, I souped up my gun again and forgot that I did, and it kind of blew off his old leg.
Let me... And he'll ask for the Vulcan.
I show him the Vulcan.
We had a
Oh
good
my
vantage point and
God.
had a good leg up on him. I'm so sorry, man.
A hyperflex fuel chamber. That is genius. Well, you've certainly got this thing much further than when you and I first put it together.
Yeah, it's a bit of still a little problematic. Might be more a little problematic than it was before, but hey, gets the
Well-
job done.
Have you tried upgrading the galvanized firing pin.
Oh, it's been upgraded along with the other upgraded slots. Same thing, just
Well,
more troublesome if it misfires.
see if you can get your hands on some Corvosis.
Corvosis. Ooh, Corvosis.
Yeah, if you could get your hands on some Corvosis, I know a guy that might be able to forge a firing pin and might help you with that misfire issue.
Would Ren know what Corvosis is, or be able to do a tech
You can
check
make tech.
to?
Yeah, you can make a tech check for it.
Cool. $22.
Yep, you know what it is. I
Okay.
assume you're asking because the player knows what it is. So.
Yeah. Well, no. Player does not know what it is.
Oh. Corvosis is an extremely rare metal in the Star Wars universe.
Mhm.
So I'm actually going to change to DC because I thought the player was asking because the
Okay.
player knew.
No, player
Um,
didn't know. Sorry.
it's an
Oh, I know,
extremely
but you know.
yes, but that's this is for your weapon, so I'd assume you understand what it is.
Yeah.
But what you know, Ren, is it's an extremely rare mineral. It is a metal.
Mhm.
And you have heard the only property that pops to mind is you have heard rumors that people have turned it into armor, kind of like Beskar armor or Mandalorian armor, and it's able to short out lightsabers.
Okay.
So, like, if a lightsaber strikes the armor, the lightsaber powers down for like a second or two.
Oh, cool.
That
All right.
is
Not cool
all
for
you
you.
remember, though.
Huh. Ren's going to kind of like shudder at the idea of Corvosa. Oof. Nasty stuff. Thank you for the lore.
Nasty but efficient from the sounds of it.
Do you,
Just in the kind of business we are.
Yeah, but very, very rare and extraordinarily expensive.
do do we just leave this friend here?
Oh no, and Azir will like literally snap, and all the patrons that are in here, which Sidral, you've seen this a million times, um, all of the patrons in here get up, and you realize that they're all members of the guild, and they just drag this dude off.
Before they drag him off, would we be able to collect the credits that he was holding before, or were those dropped in the alley and we forgot about them?
Yes, second one.
Yeah. Sweet.
And so Azir looks up very says, well, you did well. You collected. You brought him back alive. So that is 1,300 credits.
Ooh, 1,300.
Uh, don't you owe Azir some money too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, darling, he's fine. Like I said, as long as he keeps bringing that pretty little face in here. Plus, he's also extraordinarily efficient at his job.
Yeah.
So he's pretty, and he makes me a lot of money.
Everyone's
Well,
happy.
I don't think that guy's happy. Is he? Did I just hear a tech saw getting turned on? Should I?
Oh no, darling, it's fine. Trust me. We probably won't kill him.
He had his chance.
But exactly, he owed a lot of important people a lot of money, including the government of Coruscant itself.
Oh,
So unfortunately, we can't kill him. He'll have to stand trial of some bureaucracy crap. But doesn't mean
Probably,
we can't take our pound of flesh.
I'd probably make him work it off at some mines or somewhere, but
One
not my
likely
problem at this point.
one of the prison moons, of course.
oh, man, I've nasty stuff at those prison moons sometimes. So, well, thank you for your work. I don't want to say good work. It's your work assists people. So thank you for what you do, Azir.
Well, not all of our contracts are what you would believe them to be. Some of them are cries for help. We are an organization that does what we can, but we're also not afraid to do the things that other people can't.
I have seen what
As he
lack of
looks at your lightsaber.
yeah. I kind of shift around. I know what the lack of action can do. So from someone who has seen it, thank you.
Now, I have another proposition for you, darling.
Name it.
I have a couple recruits that could use, I'm just tired of answering their calls. I'll cut you in on the profits, and you just run them for me. Unfortunately, as you know, we're not exactly lacking in the number of members, so I'm asking some of my more senior advisors, we'll say, to share the load, and we'll start with a 70-30. Real simple. You just send them on the missions and tell them basically what to do. You deliver their money and keep a bit of it yourself.
I'm guessing this is more of a underhand kind of business.
For now, of course. I mean, it is still official guild business. But they are recruits, so I wouldn't expect much.
65-35.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage, because you're hot.
I am hot. Not that hot.
You're certainly not that hot, and he'll smile. You're pretty, but not that pretty.
Well, you're always the ones with the words. I'm the one with the gun.
Well, of course, if this venture proves fruitful for the both of us, maybe we can, somewhere down the road, renegotiate the deal.
Maybe we can start something of our own later down the line.
Possibly.
There's something big's about to come to the universe, and it might take some crafty, underhanded people to resolve it, if you catch my drift.
Yes, I heard some things through the grapevines. And he'll look at you, grin with, like, genuine, I'm kind of sorry eyes. But, I can only imagine what that would mean. So, we could always just use this as a doubling. You train the recruits, I provide you with more, and when it is time for the guild to be with you, we will be with you. You'll have a selection of people that you've trained yourself.
We will be off planet quite a bit, if that's all right.
Flama, make a perception check.
Ooh.
So, just remind me, Flama, you were here, and you
Yep.
were here, right?
Yep.
You see a massive scar on the back of Friend's neck.
Shit.
Oh. Does it remind
You
me?
just
Oh,
see it.
wait. Okay. Good enough for me.
Yep, you see,
I make
because she pulled her hair up into a bun,
Hmm.
and being that close to her, it's very noticeable. It's a large portion of the back of her neck is a massive scar. So, anyways,
What was their ship's number again?
I got it right here. I was about to say that, Tim. We may be off planet a lot, if that's okay, but we do have a ship if you want. Do you have something you can write this down?
oh, you have a ship again. And
Yeah,
he'll
it's
look at you.
Yeah. I kind of proudly stand. Very recent addition to our little crew. graduation present.
Is she always this bubbly?
Yeah, you kind of get used to it.
Right. Well, just update your ship's code as usual. There in your data pad. I'll have the information there and send you whatever I need.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So is there anything else?
Just keep your ears close to the ground.
Of course,
Thank you.
darling.
Watch your backs. I hate to see anything happen to you.
You are what's yours. It's a dangerous galaxy out there.
Yep.
Well, get the fuck out.
I dropped 2 gold or 2 or what was it? How many credits
gold.
was it for a drink?
Credits.
It's 2 credits a drink.
Okay, I drop like 10 credits on the table.
Ren, not
He-
knowing that you have to pay for drinks, will look around and put 10 more credits as well.
He'll reach down and pull out this blackened bottle. It's not clear. And he'll just set it on the counter. You can just take that, darling.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Well, that was for. As he watches you run out the door, and he sets another one on the counter for Flama.
Thank you. And, didn't want those drinks to go bad, so I just cleaned up a little for you.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'll be seeing you.
Careful, Sigil.
Always.
All right. As soon as we're out of this situation, I was like, well, that went pretty well, right? Good job, right? And I'll put my hair back down. Is that how missions usually go?
Honestly, usually messier.
Okay. Do you need to update the thing? We don't need to tell him our number. I have it ready here. Or
Oh,
do
did you
we
not
need-
give him the number?
No. He said to update it on your pad, and it would get to them. Do you have a pad, or do we need to leave it for him?
Oh, would I know that?
Yeah, it would be your bounty hunter data pad that like you put your conscripts and your contracts.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
There's like a personal information tag, sigil, blah blah blah, sigil rocks at blah blah blah. And then
Yeah,
ship
long
code.
blocks
he has my AOL. It's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure to update that so we can help out those recruits. Looks like you're getting your own Padawan. Well, at least form of it.
Something like that.
Well, is there anything else that we need to do? We still have the rest of the day and then a day before festivities get started back.
Honestly, I thought this would take longer, but it was pretty fast, if I'm being quite honest. Well,
To be fair, I didn't expect you guys to take any history.
get him!
You can
by
drink
the way,
these
here-
strange bottles of alcohol we just acquired.
And then, oh, by the way, here's your cut, and I'll give both Flama and Ren 433 credits.
Okay.
I will.
Sorry, voice changer. I will take 400, but I will push the 33 back to Sigil.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You did a lot of the stuff, and I'll give 15 to Sigil and then 18 to Flama. You had one heck of a jump and you got the things apprehended. I just kind of ran down the stairs and then kept bringing up his missing leg. Never been good about that.
So you, Ren, gave back 15?
Yeah, so I have 400. You have 15 of my Flama. You have 18 of mine. So
Okay.
you have 418, and Sigil will have the additional 45 from us.
Okay.
Okay.
Credits applied. We got
Yep.
a day. Do we just want to skip it? Do we want to do some stuff in downtime, like maybe craft some stuff?
I was wanting to craft some stuff, and if we had like the rest of the day, maybe do some training or working on stuff.
It would be late in this first day by the time all this happened, because quite a lot happened. You guys had to travel here and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So you would be able to. We could say we go back to the ship, take a long rest, and then craft and train, and then we could do the funeral and all that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be like on the way back, since it was like what, half a day to get here.
It's 7 hours.
7 hours. Yeah, like almost a quarter of a day then.
So you
Okay.
guys would got up about 8. You'd get here about 1 or 2 ish. Bunch of stuff happens. So it's probably actually 6 and 7. But
Okay. Well, I'm guessing it would take some time to get back to our ship. We'll probably get back at 8 o'clock at night. Maybe have an hour or two to do something, and then take a long rest.
yeah, we can go back, chat, long rest, and then have a
All right.
crafting day, arts and crafts.
Arts
Yay.
and crafts, and then Azir said he will update me later.
Yes. So we will go ahead and go back to the ship, and we will do all that.
Um,
So everybody should be here. Yep. All right.
Sigil, do you need the our
Yeah.
ship code to update it on your data pad?
Would I?
Like
I'm
I said, he's just saying he's saying put your ship code and your personal information on your bounty hunter data pad, and then he just has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just update it on my pad. It'll
Yeah,
be
it's
fine.
literally like telling your boss oh hey, my phone number changed to blah blah blah.
Yeah. I have a new a handle. This is my new Discord, and this
Meet me.
this one's pleasure.
You can reach me at Sigilicious.
Sigilicious, dude. Oh my god, yes.
Listen, I was 14, and some of the
No, I get it. My first tag was Rendolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
was it because you were always sick?
No, because well, didn't you guys have a holiday where
Flama's like, what's a holiday?
Is that where you kill things? Because that happens a lot for me.
No, it's where all of your families come together and you have a giant meeting at the Capitol where all of the lower class comes and pays you respects, and then at the middle of the night they have a bunch of different creatures come flying throughout the night and pay visits and give you gifts as well.
Opted into slavery as a child, so yeah, no.
Oh,
Actually, almost like 3/4 of things she said kind of just sounds like the arena. Large group of people watching festivities,
Flying animals! Woo!
yeah, and my parents would always make connections in something, and by the end of the night my dad's usually really happy because he's getting to meet with the upper echelon. My mom is always bummed because my dad is from a lower class system of him, so she has to associate with the lower class usually, but they were still happy at the end. And yeah, you guys didn't have celebrations like that,
I was
maybe?
blowing people's legs off.
I mean,
Oh,
people cheered when I cut off heads in the arena.
I had a weird childhood.
it is actually kind of nutty how all 3 of you have the same starting storyline, but you're just completely different fucking people.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
I
all
don't know.
fucked, just in different ways.
I've seen some pretty hard things in the world, but I guess I never associated holidays to. Huh. I think I have to donate to charity or something. And Ren's going to walk off a bit.
I'm a charity Flama.
That word means.
I don't know,
Uh,
giving money away? Why would I do that?
Sigil, as you walk by, push number 11.
I push number 11.
Okay, you push number 11 and you hear a giant bloop bloop as the ship locks for the night.
Cool.
Okay.
Better write that down in my list of shit.
Okay, so 5. Actually, I'm gonna just be smart.
Rancor. That was the beast I was trying to remember. Rendolph the Red-Nosed Rancor.
Fleming, give me a quick Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. All right, I'm done using the fucking keys on my keyboard to move anymore. Every time I do, some fuck shit happens. All right. 13.
Yeah, you're pretty drunk.
Okay.
Dude.
I'm gonna go
I
throw up in the
would.
shower.
You're not that drunk. You're a barbarian. You're a berserker. Sorry, you're hardy.
I guess at the middle of night, I would go to the mess hall or the lunchroom. Just kind of sit there alone, having like a late meal, and
Okay.
just kind of think to myself, family. And then after that, I would just go to bed and just go to sleep.
Cool. That ties in what I was going to do. After I go into my room after my little crisis of never thinking how the lower class deals with holidays and celebrations. Kind of like, oh, I need to expand my Jedi mind because if that was in front of dignitaries, that could have been really bad for a lot of things. I would take up the picture and just stare at it for a while, kind of conflicted and scared. And after staring at it, I would put it underneath my pillow.
All right. Flamma passes out.
Oh wait. Before I do, very nearly. I wanted to like inspect that bottle that was handed to me, but in the process, not like roll for anything. I'm just flavoring it, and I have one of these. I know it's in the Discord, but one of these moments where it's like an epiphany. And I think to myself,
Hey, ship, can you talk?
Yes.
Oh my God. What's your name?
ZX full one.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's call you Zix. Like ZX, but, numbers. Not my thing. Whoa. Zix. Can you make coffee? Hello? Just drunk, aren't I?
and then I'll go to sleep.
Sigil sitting in the kitchen contemplating his family. Why the fuck is coffee being made? What the hell? Like,
And then I smack the coffee to make sure it's bad. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
so long rest.
Yep. DM, are you there?
Are you muted, DM?
Are you pooping?
Power word poop.
Make a constitution saving throw. Oh no, I'm just thinking of new ways to kill us.
Autopilot takes us through a meteor shower.
Coruscant? Oh my god, that city's gone. All part of it.
Weren't we just docked? Why is this thing flying? Mama, didn't your parents tell you not to drink and fly?
I just wanted to push the buttons.
Can Flamma even fly? I don't think he can.
No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, we all know that Ren can fly.
Oh,
I did fly a ship once to get off.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't have. You've flown a ship before?
Yeah, I did
Wait.
actually to escape the arena after it collapsed to get the fuck out of Dodge. But like I crash landed and shit.
Dude, tell me about it. You know what's funny? I have proficiency in piloting, and I'm a terrible pilot.
It just works.
I have proficiency in survival, and my wisdom score is -1. So, yeah.
Hey, if you got expertise, it kind of just evens out. Do 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 do.
Nice.
That's how he
Thanks.
wakes up. Just, oh, damn, I gotta piss.
Oh man, someone pissed my bed.
Is that why I'm yellow?
I wonder what happened. Excuse me.
Man,
Big
this
Mama,
is
why
why
he's
I'm
not here? Push all the buttons. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing fucking music.
What did he have me rolling before?
To
To
for
push a
your
button?
drunkenness.
No, it was the button push. Was that a D12?
I think it
Yeah.
was a D12,
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
D12.
And you landed on fire the lasers.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah.
Well, Jedi the Bibble fucking lost their shit.
Cool. I talked to you two about ideas of training methods together. Have you guys talked if you want to do that? Also, I think we'll probably want to do this with the DM, but if for like days of flight, how we separate out training and everything, I think would be good. Of like maybe one person can train solo while two others are doing something else, and then two people can train together, and then that will probably occupy the enough training time. Do you think that's how it will work, or what do you guys think?
Jesus, I am so sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
you're
everything
good.
okay?
Wife just started screaming my name.
Ah.
Oh, she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. The problem was that one of our cats, she opened the window, it's kind of nice here, and one of our kittens had dug through the screen and was hanging out of our 2-story window.
Oh,
So,
did you tell the cat to enter a rage before it did that?
It's okay. It's okay. The other day, I don't know if I told you. I think I told someone else, but our dog ate like a pound of raw ground beef
Oh gosh.
off the counter. So we're like, oh shit. So then we had to go get hydrogen peroxide and like kind of feed it like a little bit so that we can force the dog to throw up. And there was a lot of vomit, like a lot. I still think about it. It's crazy.
Where did you leave off with us?
okay.
Yeah, we were about to sleep. I don't know if
So,
you were gonna add
yeah,
anything else.
everybody. Flama was talking to the ship.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Asked,
And it didn't reply, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm drunk, and then I went to sleep.
and we joked that while Sigil was contemplating his family and stuff in the kitchen, the ship just randomly started making coffee in the kitchen.
Well, no, hilariously, Flama just is drunk.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the
Goodbye,
ship doesn't
Zix.
speak. You can speak to the ship and command it to do things, but it doesn't talk back.
Ah.
Yet.
You realize, that's some interesting shit there, Flama.
I did what?
Oh, the alcohol. that
Oh,
you've been
yeah,
drinking
yeah.
all night.
Base
Some,
ayahuasca.
Yeah, it's some interesting shit.
What's in the black bottle? Oh god.
It's a worm.
Basically, liquefied peyote.
Yes.
Looks on bottle on the back of it in big bold letters. Not for consumption.
Bleach? What?
I only read at a 5th grade level.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
All right, but unless anything else, I think we long rested.
Yep.
Yep, we do that. So we wake up the next day. We want to craft, right? What are we doing?
I would
I'd-
like to try to finish my Kimbo training.
I'm sleeping in because I'm drunk.
And I guess
did-
do you guys want to autopilot the ship anywhere in particular, or do you want to go straight to the temple?
I don't have any other plans unless flying to the temple, and we could take it slower to get there at end of the day, and so we can land, sleep on the ship, and then get ready for rituals in the morning.
Deanne, would I know of any other interesting places to go in Coruscant before we go to the temple?
Roll history check.
22.
You know of a bunch of shops. If you guys wanted to look for something a little bit more specialized than before, you'd probably be able to find upgrades for the ship, which are going to be really expensive and you can't afford them. But if you guys want to go explore that, we can. Other than that, probably more CD bars to get more like side contracts. If you guys want to do some more side quests there on Coruscant.
If we have a day, like we could spend the first part of the day doing stuff, and then go see if we could get another bounty. Might be good to try to have some more credits in our pockets before we leave planet. It's always useful to be able to entice your way into situations you couldn't normally get in if you understand.
Sure, we could pick up another bounty.
Man, no, I didn't think the motor would be on while we just have it idling. No, that's not the motor. Is Plum still asleep? Damn, he snores loud.
I thought that was the engine.
Yeah, me too. But I was in the engine room. It was a lot more peaceful than that. Huh.
How are engines peaceful?
Okay. Well, we checked out that contact. Do you have any other ones that you trust enough to get a contract from?
Not really.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone else.
You would know other people, but they're pretty shady. Like Azir, because you belong to his guild, is like he's pretty much your main guy. You have like you could like try and it'd be kind of like a series of persuasion checks because you don't put you don't belong to any other guilds, so it'd be like, all right, have
Is
you heard
there
anything, kind of thing.
any, uh, do all bounties go to the guilds, or does the Republic have their own like kind of like
Oh yeah,
bulletin?
they have like a bounty board, um, for sure. Like they have an office you can go to and just like I'm gonna track down that motherfucker. Um, but there's a lot more red tape involved in taking something straight from the Republic. Um, Other than that, there's multiple bounty hunting guilds, and if you're trying to pick up a job that's not from your guild, they're probably gonna like typically give you shit work, because they want to give their guys like the good stuff.
Honestly, Random, if we do, we're probably not going to get anything particularly good. Bounty hunters usually like to stick to the guilds they belong to. If we try to venture out, probably not as good work.
Hmm. Well, does your guild extend to off planet, or can you put out any feelers for any quick pickups on any cities we might be flying over?
Do I know of any other like my guild on other planets type of thing?
Um, so there's like multiple stations that your guild is ran through. There is a hierarchy. There's a Zir. There are 4 people below him, and then there are 8 senior officers, of which you are one. The 4 are on separate planets, and they're constantly moving, and he doesn't tell you because, I mean, hey,
Friends close, enemies closer.
y'all are in the business of killing people, so you don't typically know where they are. And that's not necessarily just because he doesn't trust you. It's also for the protection of the guild. You know, if you were to be corrupted or tortured and give out that information, kind of thing. Um, So you wouldn't know what planets they're on, but they're kind of like they serve his role in like a roaming fashion. Um, there are 2 senior officers to each one of them, but your unique case with Azir is that you have that super deeper connection because you chose the background. So well, he found you early in your career. He helped you build the Vulcan. Kind of helped you make your career what it is. So you report directly to him rather than one of his underlings.
So then if I
Uh,
ask his ear, he'd be like, "Hey, there's a guy probably here. Check him out. He'll give you something."
yeah, yeah. That's kind of like how a lot of your direct contracts are going to work. Is hey, we've got this lead, report to him. Hey, we've got this lead, report back. If you're closer to Coruscant, it'll be report back to me, kind of stuff like that. And then in just a moment, we're going to go over the recruit system.
Okay.
So if anybody doesn't have anything else,
I was going to do some crafting and stuff, but we could wait until after that.
Yeah, I'll just do some quick akimbo training, see if I can get art this time or not.
okay. Then attack rolls.
Wait,
And
I must set myself right there. Okay.
and you can just do the 10d20.
Nice, way better than last time.
No, yes, obviously counts as 2. No, yes, you passed your training.
Nice, so I have the wheel cell now.
So no, no. What you're gonna do is write down akimbo training 1. And as you continue to evolve your akimbo training, what will happen is you will eventually get 2 weapon fighting for free.
Okay, cool. Do I
Now,
know how many trainings I have to go through before it's done?
no,
Okay.
you still get benefits from training as well.
Okay.
So roll a d4 to see if you get a general or a scout power.
2.
That is a scout power.
Ooh.
Roll a d10.
Ooh. 3.
Your weapon automatically refires on a critical hit.
Oh,
That is
Wow.
specifically on a
Nat 20.
20,
Yep.
not on a plus 10 crit.
Do I have to re-roll for the new attack?
You just roll for damage.
So
Oh
then
wait, yes. I'm sorry, you do. Yes.
if I
Separate natural.
re-roll on the second one, do I get a misfire?
Yes, the weapon still functions as normal.
Okay. Additional question: if I'm on 1 ammo and at nat 20s, how would that work? Do I just not get the second shot?
Free reload.
Yeah, I will say it's a free speed reload in that extremely niche situation.
Cool.
You don't get the speed reload anywhere else. So yeah, that's what you get.
I wake up and stumble out of my room.
Are we under attack or is someone training?
Un momento.
Um,
Now I'm having coffee.
Okay, the coffee does automatically pour when you speak to it, and you kind of have this really weird memory from the night before.
6?
6, is that you? Come on, baby, talk to me. Damn it.
I just drink my coffee.
Okay. All right. Let's do the recruit system real quick, and then we'll craft and double check on everybody, make sure we're good, and then we'll go from there.
Cool.
So you get a message from Azir, and it pops up. And Alright, darling. This is how it works. It's pretty simple. You currently have 2 recruits. You have one that
Oh,
specializes.
sorry. Could you restart? I had to step away for a second.
Yeah. Yes. And the hologram. Woo. Hello, darling. So this is how this is going to shake out. You currently have 2 recruits. You have one that specializes in stealth, and one that specializes in demolitions. It's up to you to decide to send who on what mission. I currently only have one available at the recruit, and it's a mission that requires the recruit to be able to sneak in somewhere.
All right. I would pick the stealth guy, I guess.
Okay. So you assign that stealth guy to the mission. Every mission has a 15% chance of failing.
Okay.
Um, Now, that chance of failure can increase. So you can, all these missions are going to be randomly rolled. It's going to work like a mobile game, basically.
Okay.
All these missions are randomly rolled, and you can get like rare missions and unique missions, and you can even get missions through these guys that you can take yourself, called legendary missions. And so you
Ooh.
and your party can actually go do this one. And the higher level mission, the higher the level of the mission, the higher or the greater chance of just base failure. However, the more you individually use these recruits, and you can buy things to increase them, uh, that can like basically you're gearing up the recruits to counteract the failure chance. So the more gear and the more powerful that these recruits become, the more they can take on these higher missions.
So would it be my own money, or is that the separate like account or what?
For upgrading them,
Yeah.
that's your own money.
Own money. Okay.
Yeah, Azir. So the guild pays for like the vast majority of your supplies, like your armor, your base armor. If you want to upgrade it later, that's whatever. Helping you build the Vulcan, getting you started, that was all supplied by the guild. So now that these guys are under you, you supply everything for them.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So
So
then I sign stealth guy to stealth mission, and then 50% chance of failing, and then we get a split reward.
yes, so for running this mission, you will get 100 credits.
Mhm.
It isn't a lot, but it's a recruit mission.
Yep.
And it's free 100 credits, and it will take 5 galactic days to complete. You track that, not me.
Okay.
So at the end of today, that would be 1 day.
Cool.
And so you go back, you check on the recruit, you take your half, you take your cut, you give him what he gets, and everybody's happy.
Does do they gain experience as they do this, or what?
Yes,
Do I track that, or are you gonna track that?
I'll tell you when they level up.
Okay. So
So
I
for
just
just
put him
now, put like
stealth.
level 1 stealth and level 1 demolitions.
Can I name them so I can keep track of them?
You absolutely can.
Hell yeah. Come here, my little goobers. I'll name you later. So right now they'll just be stealth guy and demolition guy, and I'll put them as level 1, I guess.
Yep. So that is your guys' passive income for a while. Actually, the entire campaign, because I have this whole thing fleshed out. Because I like to build things.
I like that.
Yeah, it was something I asked for. Well, there's more to it, but you'll see later.
So, Ren, you want to craft?
Yep. First thing I want to do is test out my new the new lightsaber tools that I got.
Okay.
By using them, I've only ever used either the Force or my Tinker's tools to take apart my lightsaber, so I want to feel the efficiency of using these. And also, since I haven't been able to place it properly with the right tool, since I have the right tool, take out my crystal and align it in between my 2 kyber crystals to strengthen it as I'm reconstructing it.
Okay. So, as you're whizzing through these tools, you realize, yeah, they are infinitely better. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a technology check, but because you have proficiency in astrotech tools,
Hmm.
they grant you expertise on top of whatever you already have.
Okay.
I've already
So
named them.
whatever that total is. So if you have expertise in technology, right?
Yes, I have
So you have
expertise in
so you
technologies.
have double expertise because these tools are specifically made to work with these weapons.
Yeah, and I have proficiency with with Astro, so that will be a 30.
Yep. So with these, you're able to take it apart, and you're talking your divergence crystal, right? In
Yeah,
between
my
your two
divergence
fibers.
crystal to
Okay.
between the two Kybers.
Yep. So as you set it down, and you set the fibers down on the little cloth that you lay out, and you're working on the mechanical parts, you look down and you see the green energy drain into the two crystals, and you take which upgrade?
Let me double check those upgrades because it's been a little bit since I looked at them. So sorry.
Excuse me. They're named Tempaco and Skitters.
Okay.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Hey, they're your guys. Name them whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, am I
You could have
reading
named them 1 and 2, and I would have been fine with that.
I
my?
don't care about your name. 1 and 2.
Oh, I was. Where are those posted? I was reading in the wrong area, I believe.
They are posted in the crafting section.
Oh,
At the
crafting. Oh, okay.
bottom is the vestige upgrades.
Okay, vestige upgrades. Thank you. Sigils rent. I will do the heal yourself.
Okay. Yeah. So, um, as you place it down and you watch the energy drain, you're like, huh, and the other thing kind of crumples. So you kind of just wipe it away. And you reassemble the saber and you put the crystals in, put the covers on. You ignite both blades. One blade is green,
Oh,
but your white blade now has this kind of swirling, almost chaotic golden energy on it.
oh. It
Kind of like Kylo Ren's saber, but white and gold.
wasn't my other blade originally blue?
Oh, I'm sorry. We did change it to blue because of your
Yes.
connection to the Force. So blue and white and gold.
Oh, that
And
is.
you do realize that says heal yourself in one ally.
Yeah, heal myself for 1 island. Cool. Let
Okay.
me save that. Thank you. I was reading when I was trying to read what I was doing. I was reading in my area and was reading XT's abilities and like this doesn't seem like something that I would get from these upgrades. Like
Uh,
so that's what. And I was reading those before too and was confused. So thank you so much. So that will be very awesome. Um, will I have time to work on other crafting stuff?
Absolutely. But we're gonna check in on Plumber real quick. It's been a
Of
moment.
course.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi. You got
Oh
anything you
hi.
want to do?
So I wake up late. I'm hungover.
Coffee helps.
Yep. Have some coffee in the kitchen. Make my way back down to the star map room and
Make a
training
moment.
area.
Okay.
I would probably. I foresee Flama thinking about Ginny and being the dum dum that he is, not knowing that he could just ask for the map to show him where he needs to look. He's just gonna scroll planet to planet. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And I'm literally
You're
just
gonna be here for a while.
yeah. I'm literally waiting for whenever Ren comes in to like do her training, and then I will ask if she knows how
Okay.
to find what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I'm just
All right.
stupidly scrolling through stars and planets.
Okay. All right, Ren. What else you got? What else you want to make?
So after I get that done, can I take out the schematics for XT and read over them, see the exact design blueprints and what parts are needed?
Absolutely. So as you pop it open, you need a Cairo pyrogenic chamber,
Okay.
1 masterwork part,
Okay.
and 1 superior part.
Okay.
That's it. And now I have to update crafting recipes because superior has been revealed. Go ahead, guys. I'm just redoing the recipes real fast.
All right. And lastly, for my crafting, if that is all right, I would like to take out the dual shock blade and take some time to take it apart, see what I can get from it, and see if I can understand how to start crafting things with either shock element or vibral dual blades.
Okay. So when we're breaking stuff down, it's
Mhm.
going to be just straight technology. You're not going to get any of your proficiency from your tools or anything like that because you
Okay.
are unfamiliar with whatever you are taking apart.
Yeah.
If you successfully take it apart and learn how to do it, then you can start using your tools to add stuff.
Okay. Cool.
So
So
this
just
is just a regular, whatever your bonus to technology is, your base bonus, but no
mhm.
proficiency with tools or anything like that.
Yeah. So take out the blade and that we had in our storage and see if I can what I can take from it and if I can understand what it is. 12.
Fortunately, you take it apart and don't really learn anything and realize you probably can't get it back together.
Mm, let's see. I think this is the on switch, and I click it on while I'm holding one of the shock pads. Fuck! That's not good. That's not good. Maybe I could just get any scrap out of the destroyed weapon.
You get 2 spare parts.
Okay. And after that, I will call it good for anyone else, and then move down to the training room.
Okay. So as you go through the door, you see Flama just in the center, just like one by one, pulling a planet really close to his face, looking at it, moving it, grabbing the next planet, and the map is just constantly moving random fucking directions because he's just grabbing the first planet he sees.
I think you're almost out of known space, Fama. What are you doing?
And find Ginny's planet.
You want to find Jenny's planet?
Yeah,
Uh, map sector 86. Uh, Quindar.
And the map just stops as you're pulling the planet to you. It just whooshes over, like basically to the other side of the galaxy, and you see this kind of small rotating water planet.
oh, what? How'd you do
Yeah.
that?
Some of the parts of the ship are voice activated, and you could ask it to help you out like that. So when you're looking for if you have specific sectors or specific planets, it will help you find. If you just have the planet name, any planet named Quindar, it's going to cycle through those, and it could cause a short circuit. So make sure you know the sector first. But yep, there's Quindar.
I would wander into the room by now.
Okay.
And I
So
don't
yeah,
say
in the center, so the map, so as Quindar comes into view in this kind of smaller bubble, Ren just instinctively reaches out and touches the planet, and it kind of expands out so you can get a better view. And it's on about a 37, 38 degrees axis, which means their high tides and low tides are like hella extreme because they also have 2 moons, but the 2 moons are pretty close. They're only about 3 to 400,000 miles apart, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So their high tides and low tides are extreme on this planet. And the computer is kind of giving you guys this information. And so Flumma is like, see, it does. It talks to us. Um, It is breathable air to all of you. But yeah, it is a planet that is 96% water.
And how far away would it be from Coruscant?
It is a 6-day trip.
6-day trips. Okay.
You
I
can
would
cut that
say
if you got enough hyperspace fuel, because the ship doesn't come full; it's about half full. So if you were to top that off, you could make it in probably 4, but you'd have to burn like all of your hyperspace fuel.
okay. I would say Sector 37 GB56.
Well,
So the map, and it gets to the correct sector. You see the the notation above, and it just kind of starts bouncing all over the place, like checking every planet within the sector really quickly, and then there's a big question mark.
Interesting.
let's.
What planet is your people from, Ren?
Oh, mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were
Well,
born there, right? Sorry, I didn't mean
yeah,
to
yeah. Of
pry.
course. No, no, not at all. We're from Umbreon. Um.
Oh, it's right next to Espion, right here. I see it.
Around the corner from Sylvian.
Good one. No, no. That Espion is one of our moons, but yeah, no, we're from Umbreon. It's a
Or
kind of a more dark world planet, 7th from the star. That's why. That's kind of why I usually wear a cloak, and not always the best when there's a lot of sun involved.
do you know the sector?
No, I've never heard this sector before.
Hmm.
Uh,
Just curious.
Umbreon.
no.
Second.
Oh, oh. Do I know the sector for Umbreon? Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were asking about Sector 37. No.
Umbreon is in sector 80.
Yeah. So sector.
Okay, so it's like how is the universe numbered? Like, is it like
So generally uh so Coruscant sector 1, right? That's like the main sector.
middle of the whole?
And then
Or
as you
not
get
necessarily.
further out, the numbers get bigger. And so these planets that are on these higher numbered sectors are kind of like your outer planets and even getting close to like the outer rim. Um,
So then
so
37 would
typically,
be closer than 86.
correct. And so like 86 would have a lot less of the Republic's influence than 36 would, and certainly way less than 18 would.
Okay.
Are you saying 8080 or 18?
1-8.
18. Okay. I was thinking, wow, Sector 80. That's far.
That's a get fucked, nerd. So the sector system, because I did not feel like copying thousands of planets that exist in the Star Wars lore, and what their sectors are in, I homebrewed the sector system. So
Fair enough.
I would not go to canon to figure out where a planet is because I probably moved it.
It's over there. Oh, it's in the black hole now.
Yeah, I mostly have the planets that actually pertain to us, so I know where Malcor is, I know where Umbreon is, Coruscant, some of the planets that have come up in the story, Flama's planet, which I actually don't think we ever actually named. He never asked for the name of it. I mean, I know what it is.
Where I was born, or the name of the planet where the
We
arena
all know
was?
where you were born due to
Okay.
your race, but no, the planet you were enslaved on.
Okay.
You never asked, so you probably don't know what the planet's name is.
Nope. No idea.
You know it's a desert planet.
Yep. There was sand.
Oh, that's another thing is my planets are to kind of simplify things that I can do. We can do like space exploration and like space adventures. All of my planets are very simple. So it's like it's a water planet, it's a jungle planet, it's a desert planet. Like there's not gonna be like you can go to a planet and see multiple biomes. Just to kind of keep things a little bit more simple for me for when I have to like randomly generate a planet for like a side quest or something.
Okay. Do your Jedi archives have maybe any idea where this might be?
They might. Honestly, I don't know. I need to look over some information so we can figure that out once we get back. But uh, let's uh, let's close this down for right now. Have you guys been using the training field?
I have. I was using it earlier.
Oh, did you find out some of the passcodes for the training systems?
Oh, there's passcodes for this?
Oh, no, well, some of them. My master programmed a few of them. Just help me training and everything. Usually, you could ask for one to come up or something, but there are different training programs for different things you might want to try. I'll take out my twin blade version of
Mm-hmm.
my lightsaber. Go cocky Padawan level 2, and have 4 training droids come up and fire at me as I start a defensive flourish.
Okay. So you're gonna start that up, and I'm gonna do a bunch of attacks against you. However many attacks I land, it'll determine if you pass or fail.
Okay.
What's your base AC? And no, you don't get to use anything other than the saber spin.
That's fine. So save. Let me double check. My base AC is 16. Saber spin is it adds 2 or adds 1? Let's see. So yeah. So saber spin. Oh, just deposes disadvantage. So yeah, I have uh 15 base, no 16 base armor because I upgraded
16
my
base?
dex.
Yep.
16.
And you would technically have to be a distance of 15 feet or greater.
Yep.
So, they're each going to get 2 attacks themselves at disadvantage. So
Cool.
we're going to start at the top. First attack, natural 19.
Okay.
Second attack, natural 16. Rolling really fucking well for some reason. Next guy. Miss. His second attack. Fucking natural 16. Third guy. So that's 3 hits. You've blocked 1 so far. Third guy, first round. What the fuck? 18.
I said it was cocky level 2.
There's some shit rolls. That's a miss.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's a miss. Okay, so we're equal. So, because you blocked as many as you took.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're right. You are getting kind of cocky.
We're going to have this guy disappear. And these each are going to take just 1 more attack at you, because that will be an odd number, so it should break the tie.
Yeah.
So, top guy. Miss with a natural 1. Bottom guy. If he hits, then it comes down to the last one. That's going to be a miss. You pass your training.
Ren, can these be used to run simulations?
I believe we'll need to get upgrades for those. The few word phrases that I have here were ones specific to me and Carrick that the council had known of before, ones that they approved of with his training.
Would
So-
I be able to create a simulation of myself versus another one of myself, but at a much higher difficulty?
Usually it will need a live person in here to be able to activate. So you would have to be involved somehow. You wouldn't be able to watch 2 versions of yourself. Plus, the mechanics of that would require some type of AI generation that then understands your base systems. With those base systems,
And she
you would need.
rattles and she rattles and she
Yep.
rattles.
So, in short, you need to be involved somehow. If we're able to make an genetic clone based into a computer, you might be able to verse yourself, but that comes with its own difficulties and would need quite the extensive amount of work.
So I just need to be involved.
Yes, if I'm
I step in.
doing well enough of an explanation with the DM's permission.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's pretty much what I would have said.
Cool.
Okay. Create mirror image of sigil.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
It's a
Like
little advanced for the field at this point.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
we'd have to take some time to look at the system and see what it's inputting and outputting. Again, a lot of it is just coding and different information, but stuff to like make replicas and stuff, it's able to use these drones or sometimes make like a very basic looking humanoid. But for other stuff like that, we would need to add some upgrades or extra filaments, usually some different crystals, and I start rambling again of different methods and ideas.
Yeah, because like Rin's multi-target thing, you can actually technically run that simulation if you wanted to.
Hmm.
Like you could call the 4 droids forward, so you guys could do like, I want to get better at fighting multiple targets, which is basically what Rin asked for. We just added the narrative thing where she gets the special codes because it's a Jedi ship.
Yeah. It's a
Speaking
good
of,
thing.
roll a d4.
Okay. 1.
You get a generic.
Okay.
Roll me a d6.
Okay. 5.
That's a good one, no. That's a good one. Your base AC increases by 1 permanently.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
okay.
Now he's harder to hit.
And so that is one that everyone can get. Go ahead and mark off number 5, general, so that you
Okay.
don't get it again, because you guys can't get the same thing twice.
Okay.
By the way, what was the ability called that I got?
I just wrote down effects, so we'll just call it overcharge shot.
Overcharge shot? Okay.
Yeah. Because it was number 3 of 10. You can also write that, because I may not remember overcharged.
All right. How many training sessions are we as a group allowed to do per long rest?
Say again?
So, like for multiple day trips, how many training times in the training room are we allowed to do? Because we per long rest.
So it's kind of like, I called them ship sessions. It's
Mhm.
not like individual entire sessions you guys spend in the ship, but it's like, I don't want you guys to like train, go to sleep, wake up, train again, just
Uh-huh.
because we're still on the ship. So it's like, if you guys are on the ship and then you're on a planet for a couple days and then get back on the ship, you can train again. If you guys are in space for multiple days at a time, you can train like once every 3 days.
Okay.
I don't want to put an exact like this is how long you have to wait. But they also can't be like super close together.
Yeah. Just wanted to check so we don't abuse the system or do anything like that.
Right.
Okay. Well, I need to go meditate off these bruises. Oh, man, Master Carrick would have some good remarks for each of these bruises, but I could do better next time. I know that I can. Ugh. You ever feel like you get hit, and wherever you got hit, you feel like you could get hit harder next time? Ugh. I don't. I'll walk off.
Did that?
What? What'd you say?
I said I get that.
Oh, okay.
Sigil, you did your training for today, correct?
Yeah, I already did my training.
All right.
I mean, you can do whatever. I'm going to do something.
What do you want to get better at, Flamma?
Flamma would like to practice using his shield, defending.
Okay. So you want to get better at defending, so this pops up. And this pops up. And this pops up. Alright. You're going to put up your shield, and I'm going to see how many times I hit you.
Sound good.
So we're going to do 3 attacks from each. Because I have 3 d20s. And that makes sense because 9 is an odd number, and I've learned that that's better.
My bad was saying 4, sorry.
Well, that is 3 misses for the first round.
Ooh.
If you get over half, you pass. That is 2 hits for the second round.
Okay.
So
we're at 4 misses, and I need 5 to pass.
Yep. See, it all comes down to the yes. That is a natural 1.
Ooh.
But that is a natural 20, which counts as 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good thing you missed the last one, though. You passed.
Oh.
Just to fuck with you a little bit.
Nice.
You narrative dick.
So, go ahead and roll me a d4.
All right. At a 4.
That's another Berserker one, bud.
Nice.
So, roll me a d10, and if you roll the same thing, roll again. Hopefully,
Last
you wrote
time
down
it
what
was
you
an
got.
8. This time's a 10.
This time's a 10. Hey, look at that. You actually got what you were looking for.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, this is a permanent passive ability. While raging, and below 50% of your maximum health, if you are wearing a shield, your AC increases by 1.
+1 AC.
Do you need me to go over that again? I can, because that was a lot.
Passively, if I'm raging and I am at less than 50 health and I'm wearing my shield, I get +1 to my
less
AC.
than 50%, or less than half.
Yeah, less than 50% of my health, and my shield's equipped, I gain +1 to my AC. Nice. And that is Berserker. Berserker training.
Berserker number 10. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to call it Shield Training number 10 Berserker.
And you level up again, so your next challenge will be even harder. Because they had +7s to hit you.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you got
Yeah.
really lucky.
Yeah, they were like almost all of those hits were below like natural 15s.
I'm winning at D&D.
Don't say it.
Back half of the ship falls off.
We're going down!
Ooh, a new button. I wonder what it means. Airlock adject. Huh. Better press it.
All right, so we still got the rest of the day of the burn. Anything else we want to do?
Ren will grab something from her room, go back down into the whirring engine room, and use it as a meditation focus, using force casting.
Okay. Wait, what context?
The picture.
Okay. Hey, players, you don't know that.
What? I actually wasn't paying attention.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I was about to message it to you. Sorry, but
No, you're fine.
Cool.
We'll trust that they understand the characters don't know those things, just like Flamma knows that you have a massive scar on the back of your neck.
I do?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I remember.
And
Forgot your backstory already. Get fucked.
and Sigil did mention the picture out loud, saying that people in it looked like me, and I said I.
Oh,
didn't
they
wanna
know it
talk about
exists. They just don't
Okay.
know that you have it with them.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you? Are you attempting to achieve something with this? Do we need to go have a chat?
I'll leave that up to you. I'm just using it as a meditation focus, trying to focus the
See,
force around it.
why do you say these things? Why do you say never say to your DM, "I leave it up to you"? Never fucking
Because,
say that. Because we're going to another channel, bud.
gosh, goody gosh.
Do, 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 do. I gotta add it to this sheet. I love these roll 20 sheets.
Flamma.
Yes.
Take your headphones off because I want this to be in the video, but I don't want you to hear any of it.
Okay.
I mean, if you go watch the VOD, then that's fine, but I don't want you to hear it now.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just hit me in the chat when I can put them back on.
Sure, we'll do.
All right, coming off now.
So,
If I did sense force, would that do anything, or just a standard roll?
it'd be just standard roll.
'Kay.
Source Sense Force only goes 30 feet, so
12.
unfortunate. Okay, with a 12, well, luckily you rolled above a 10. Otherwise, we'd be having a conversation with someone you really don't like. But instead, it is a very, very familiar presence. Familial, you might say. And one you haven't felt in a very long time. So
Yoon?
I'm going to let you guess which one it is.
Yoon, is that you?
Ren?
Hey. Hey.
What are you doing?
I don't exactly know. I'm reaching out, and gosh, I miss you.
You have to stop. We have to stop. He can't know. He can't know that I was. He can't know that I was there in the connection servers.
I am back.
Ren is going to be gone in the engine room for the time being.
Oh, music stop.
There we go.
Alright, anything else?
Oh, is that for everyone?
Hmm?
Was that in just the general or just for Red?
Anybody?
Oh, can I look at the map and see what the closest system is to Sector 37 GB56?
You're looking for just the closest system?
Or the closest like planet, like known planet in that sector.
Yes, it would be GB55.
Okay, so I look up Sector 37 GB55.
Okay, planet pulls up. It seems to be like a gas giant, probably uninhabitable.
Okay, I go to 57.
Question mark.
58.
It's another gas giant, kind of Saturn-esque rings, dual rings around it.
Okay. Sector 37 GB56 and 7 question mark. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
That's all I get.
Okay, we'll close it down. We'll do the archive stuff in the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
You two good with that?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Would we spend another long rest on the ship, then do that?
We would.
Okay. I would come back up and go straight to my room. If anyone sees me or cares, that's what Ren does. When it gets night, after many hours downstairs.
Yeah. So you both kind of see her come down, or yeah, come up, I guess. Where are you guys when she comes up? And we'll say this is probably like 8 or 9. You guys get ready to go to bed.
Inside.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh no, she seems fine.
Yeah, seems fine to you, bud.
Good training today, guys. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
And then I guess I'll just look up general information on my stealth guy and demolition guy.
General information.
Huh.
What
He's
do you mean?
5. Just like, how do they get into this? Why they're doing this? Whatever.
Oh, fuck it. They're your characters.
Oh, okay.
You come up with that shit.
Oh, I can go with whatever? Oh, okay.
Yeah, their race, whatever. I don't care.
Neat.
I mean, you don't get to assign them a class. Their class is stealth guy, but
Yeah, that's
yeah,
how I list them as stealth
you can come
guy,
up with
demolition guy.
you can come up with their name, race, backstory. They're yours. They're your play toys.
Cool. Alright, that's
Okay.
it.
So we're all going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
We all want to go to sleep.
Are we all? Is the ship flying, or have we landed?
You guys have landed. You're in the Jedi shipyard at this point.
Okay. Press number 11, lockdown, just to be safe.
Mhm.
And yeah, go to bed.
So okay. So just clarify, we're all going to sleep.
Yep.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
So as you fall asleep, what is Flama thinking about as he goes down?
Well, remembering that I drank too much last night, I will look at that bottle on the table and, think about it, but against my better judgment, not have any. But I will reflect on the training that I did today. I'm sure I will think briefly about the scar that I witnessed on the back of Ren the other day. Thinking about and Jin and how he had, and I had to look. I need to look this up in the replays. I don't know if I saw that as Flama. I remember hearing it as a player, but I don't know if my character saw. So I got to look at that before I do anything with it.
Saw
Jin's scars.
I mean, you would have seen any scars he had, but they weren't in the. He was in a wheelchair, but they weren't in the hologram. If that's what you're talking about.
No, Jin, the.
Oh, Jin.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain was registering that as Ginny.
Right.
You know what?
I got to look back and see if I was one of the people
You did.
that saw him.
No, you did. You were the person who saw it.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you remember.
Give me a history check anyway.
And that is 13.
Those scars were made with the same weapon.
Okay. That's
same
what I was
type
concerned.
of weapon.
Okay. So I'll put some thought into that, try to connect those dots with my Zerker brain. And then, of course, I'm, knowing that it's on our to-do list to go to Kindar, I'll think of Ginny a little bit and the picture that I saw of him with his family and think of that fondly probably as I try to fall asleep.
Okay. So, as you have, your puzzles you want to solve and you think about the scars that you saw on both these Force users, and you finally read it long enough, you know what that means. But then your thoughts drift to Ginny and seeing that little baby boy bouncing on his leg, just nomming on I don't even know what the hell it was. A little baby bracelet toy. A smile kind of creases your cheeks as you drift off to sleep. Dark.
Nice.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dark. Endless darkness. And then there's a star. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And suddenly, this darkness surrounds you in countless millions upon millions of stars. And you are brought to a single dark planet. And as you're looking at it, seemingly as if you could just reach out and touch it, but yet still at the same time, thousands of miles away from it. Tens of thousands. You hear a soft, warm, matronly voice. Flama. That is quite a beautiful name. I do look forward to meeting you one day. And then you wake up for the next day. Would you mind taking your headphones off?
Go. Take them off.
Thank you. So, Rin,
Hello.
as you drift off to sleep,
Hmm.
what are your thoughts? What is going through Rin's head?
The emotions I felt from my meditating are permeating into the past few days and all of the losses that I've been feeling, especially the ones who are close to me. And though Master Grogu told me not to blame myself, the losses that I have been feeling and the connections I felt through my meditation have been weighing down on Ren's mind again, making her feel guilt, loss, and some anger as well.
Okay. And you fled through these emotions, and you think about this extremely short conversation you had with your sister. You think him, but it can't be, right? Maybe Jen? And you drift off to sleep with that thought. Dark. Endless darkness. As far as you can see. And then one star. And then another. And then another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And suddenly you are surrounded by thousands, millions, countless stars. As you look around, with all of your Jedi traveling, you have no clue where you are. And you are suddenly brought to this small, dark planet. And it's almost as if you could reach out and touch it. But at the same time, you're tens of thousands of miles away from it. And then you hear a soft, warm, matronly voice. Ren. That is such a beautiful name. I hope that we can meet one day. And then you wake up for the next day. Sigil,
Hi.
as you lay down in your bed to go to sleep, what are the surface thoughts on Sigil? What is he thinking about as he goes to sleep?
He would think, all right, Sector 37, GB56. Is probably the next stop. Blue, maybe find him? No. Maybe Quindor? Last known locations? Next step? Probably there. No. Connection. What is the connection? Need to find him. Must end him. Where is he?
Go ahead and give me a general intelligence check.
$15.
15. Not bad. Quindo. Water planet. There's not usually much business on water planets. They're so sparsely populated. He wouldn't be there. He wouldn't make any jobs for him to take. Sector 37. Mostly uncharted. What planets are there? There's extremely little Republic resources. It would make total sense. He could hide in plain sight. And as you have that thought, you drift off to sleep. Dark. Darkness as far as you can see, surrounding you, almost smothering you. And then you see a star, and then another, and then another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, until suddenly you are surrounded by countless, millions upon billions of stars. And you are rushed forward to this small, dark planet. And you hear a soft, warm, matronly voice. Sigil. Oh, that is such a strong name. I do hope we get to meet one day. And then you wake up and start your next day.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So,
I guess I'll be in the dining room.
I'm back. Sorry, what I miss?
Okay. Just that I was saying you're back and Sigil went to eat.
Oh, okay. It is morning.
It is morning. Yep.
Okay.
You're all waking up.
morning, Flama. You feeling ready for the council today?
I had a weird dream, but it was just a dream. Yeah, ready for the council, yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what your dream was?
I don't really know. I was in space, deep in space, surrounded by millions of stars. And suddenly, a planet of darkness came to the forefront, and from the planet I could hear a woman's voice. She called my name, told me that she looks forward to seeing me. And that's all I can remember. It felt very real, though. It was really strange and I don't know. Like I said, it was just a dream, I'm sure.
Did she feel motherly?
Yeah, actually.
We need to go talk to Sigil, and then we need to talk, all of us.
Wait,
He's
how
probably-
did you
Just
know?
come on. Let's go check in with Sigil.
Okay, go to the stairs.
I went the wrong way.
You did, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, you see Sigil just sitting there, just drinking some coffee, eating whatever meal we have in the fridge. You know, just say, morning.
Sigil, did you have a weird dream last night?
Not really, just dreams.
Nothing involving infinite void of space with a lot of stars, and then suddenly a dark planet that you could almost feel like you could reach out to even though it's far away, and then a motherly voice talk to you?
Is this another Jedi thing? How did you know that?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Okay, everyone sit down. Let's talk. Uh, I woke up and talked to Flama, and he told me about a strange dream. I had the same dream. And first nothingness, then one star after another, and then infinite void of stars until a planet. And almost felt like I could touch it, with but not there. And then someone called out my name. This this means something. We Something out there knows about us. Something out there wants us, and we'll have to be careful. We'll have I don't know if depending how things go after some research, I may need some time to counsel with Grogu. Yeah, if he'll have us.
Didn't that shithead tell us that the one that sits on the eternal throne was a she? Why does this feel...
Actually, the Red Cloaks did talk about some sort of motherly voice.
This probably
And we do know that they're somehow connected to the Force. Is this something like that?
I feel like yes, but I mean everything is connected to the Force, but what we've seen the past few days has not been studied or known about for at least recorded history, or at least what people have looked in the archives. This is something a lot bigger, something we're going to have to keep quiet. Are you two okay with me talking to Groku about this?
Do what you gotta do.
Eh, Just, I feel safe with him knowing this, but if somehow this information got out, it could. Well, if I said put our lives at risk, that'd be an understatement, but with the past week knowing you, our lives have been at risk multiple times, so that's nothing new. But maybe even in a more severe stance, if something can reach out to our minds and affect us within the sleeping world like that, usually it takes a great deal of power to do that while sitting next to someone. But unless you locked down the ship last night, right?
I always do.
Then either something was able to reach out from afar, how far that is, whether they're on planet or even further, which is horrifying. That's one thing. Or even maybe even more horrifying, something was able to get on the ship and leave without leaving any trace. Before we head to the council to prepare for the ceremonies tonight, let's do a quick thorough search of the ship, if that's all right with everyone.
It sounds like a good idea.
Sure, since I don't know how to track any sort of dark presence, I would try to find specifically tracking bugs, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
give me an investigation.
And I would do sense force and just walk around the ship for a while, see if I sense anything out of the ordinary.
I need you to physically walk around the ship. I need both of you to
Okay,
physically walk around the ship.
sweet.
But
So I'll activate sense force and start walking.
Could Flama help me since
yeah, Floma can walk around with you, and you guys can look for bugs while
would
Rin's
that
does
give
the thing.
me advantage or what?
Yeah, we'll say advantage.
Sure. Okay.
He's got a decent perception, I think.
Okay. I would.
It's not as good as his. Actually, it's
Uh,
not good at all. Mine's a -1.
It's
Mm.
fine. I would search the kitchen first, I guess.
Okay.
21.
You don't have to roll for every room. Just give me a roll for the ship.
Okay. 21.
Oh, wait, how do I keep it locked? Snap. Okay, thank you.
If you should be able to turn it on yourself because I can in my main
Oh,
campaign.
linger. It's linger. That's the
Well, no,
thing.
because Linger will stay just where you are. It won't stay on you. Go ahead
Oh,
and click on, and this is something everybody can learn. Click on your
okay.
token.
Okay.
Click on the little gear, And if you scroll all the way down in the options, you'll see aura, token aura.
Oh, okay.
You could just change that value and you could just turn auras on. So like I do that to help Joker on my cleric all the time. I turn my own auras on and stuff.
Wait, where is it again?
I accidentally open this menu all the time. I did not know you could scroll down and there was a token aura thing.
Yeah, so you just put in what the value is all the way at the bottom, and then it just turns on. So you guys can turn your own auras on and stuff.
Where
So
was
you-
it again? Sorry.
So just click on your token, and it's the little gear on the left, and then you just scroll down,
Oh, okay.
and so you can put in whatever
Okay.
value, and yeah, it'll turn on an
Have
aura.
up to 2 different auras on. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you for letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Okay,
just
I see.
save changes to turn that one off. Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
So Ren needs to walk the ship, and then I just need a advantage investigation from you.
Yeah, I already got it. 21.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I will scroll up. With a 21, you do not find anything out of the ordinary. So, two of you regroup in the kitchen.
Couldn't find anything. Gotta wait for Ren. Maybe they can
Ren.
send some weird
Mhm.
Jedi thing.
As you enter that room, there's a small red blinking light on the control panel.
I will. Do we have this one marked? Is it any of the ones that we know? Or is it.
This is number 8. It's
Ooh.
the ship's alarm when it's
Oh,
in lockdown
no.
mode.
Comlink connect to them. We have a tripped alarm going on right now. Everyone be prepared. Stay together. I'm going to keep searching. Keep in contact. Can I press it? If I press it, will it tell me more information?
So you press it, and the sequence comes up. It wants your ship code, so you put in ship code, and the alarm
Mhm.
turns off. Now, it's an alarm. Don't you think I would have said that you guys woke up to the alarm of your ship going off?
Yeah.
You would have. Can I do a tech casting to see if anything has been tampered with in here? I mean, a tech check.
Sure.
14.
Everything looks okay. I mean, maybe it's a newer model. You're not super familiar with this shuttle.
You said when I was searching for the bug, I went through like the entire ship, right?
Yes. So, I mean, if you guys had gone up there, we would have done that. So I guess we could have said whoever stumbled across this is what you found. But like this room is kind of Ren's thing. So unless you had something else you were like specifically looking for.
No, I was searching for tracking bugs around all over the ship. So, I guess. Well, yeah, Ren already did it, so we'll say they.
Yeah,
saw it
or
first.
we could say, hey, you guys found the alarm looking for bugs. You called Ren over, and that's how this scene happened. We'll go
Sure.
with that.
Okay.
We'll go with that because you guys would probably get to this room first. So we'll just
Okay.
say everybody's over in the control panel room.
Can I look out the windows, see where we are?
You're still on the Jedi landing pad.
Does everyone look like they're just going about their business?
Yep.
This should have gone off. I don't understand. You two stay close together and be prepared. Look around keep looking for the bugs or anything else. I'm gonna finish searching the rest of the ship, see if I can sense anything else, but something happened last night. That's not good. Are you okay if I check in your rooms?
Sure, if you can sense anything.
That's
Fine with me.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be the door, so she's got to actually go through the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check the escape pods too.
They're still there.
Yeah, but like check inside.
Oh, him. Yeah. Her. Sorry, her.
No worries. So
Nothing yet? Nope.
Llama just outside the engine. I don't see anything. How did you get over there?
I'll check the planetary system and start scrolling through it again.
At some point, I'm gonna have the epic berserker moment of the barbarian jumping on the ship berserker jumping on the ship as it's leaving orbit.
I mean, he already jumped off a fucking bridge that's
Yeah,
like 90
that
feet
scene is
up.
happening. So
Take a deep breath before I go into my room.
I guess I would trail Ren just to be sure they're okay. Llama, cover her rear.
Why would I cover my ears? The alarm's
Cover
not
our
sounding,
ears.
that's the whole problem.
oh wait, I'm sorry, everybody needs to back up just a moment. Okay. Sorry.
Back in my room, or
The hallway's fine.
okay.
Oh damn, I can't. Oh, it's gonna drive me insane. That's not in the center of the room. Anyways, now you can go through.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Hello. How did you get onto our ship?
You think you're the only one good with technology? I'm offended.
I'm
Uh,
sorry for
you guys
offending
do
you.
notice, real quick, his saber is not on him. Like, his clothing is pretty simple. He's Chris Angel. He wears leather pants, a leather trench coat, no shirt, and a belt. You do not see his saber anywhere.
Wait, is this?
Llama, no!
What? What the fuck? Where
You
did
killed
Llama
him, you bastard!
I realized it was the old token in the middle of
Oh.
the dialogue, so I got rid of it and put the new one in.
He was my friend.
Jimmy evaporates me.
Why are you here?
Just wanted to check on you. I mean, you're the one that reached out. Well, not to me, of course, but to your sister.
Stay away from her.
Why?
You have done enough. I don't know what's going on with her, but stop what you're doing, Jen.
Ren,
No.
calm yourself. He's baiting you.
And he'll lean a little bit so you can see around Ren and look at you. Don't ruin the fun.
Sorry,
As
I'm
he
in the business
smiles
of ruining
at you.
people's fun.
Oh, that's fair. You do kill for money. Anyways, no, I don't think I'm done with her at all. Actually, you see, there's someone coming, and
Is it the voice? The motherly one?
he'll kind of look at you with like a slight kind of cocked eyebrow for just a second, and then go back to his cocky ass little smile. Maybe.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
16.
Okay. Give me just a second. So we're gonna pick up off the maybe. So, anyways, I'm just here So I wanted to see how you were doing.
Well, I'm doing just handy. Thanks for
You,
asking.
you look it. Yeah. Well, I remember when Father programmed this room.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does it bother you for me to talk about dear old Daddy?
As soon as he says daddy, I'll cast Seath and uh, have Sith eyes
Ho, ho,
out
ho,
of my
ho.
control.
And he has them all the time.
Yeah,
Oh, look at the little one. They grow up so fast, don't they?
stop it, Jin.
Gladiator. And
I'm
with
growing
just
tired of you.
a lot of disgust on that gladiator. You are below him.
With my when he's talking, can I do an insight check to see if this is really Jin, if he's physically here, or if there's something going on with the Force, or would that be a Force check?
I would say, yeah, that would be like a force casting roll.
Okay.
Because I mean, as soon as the door opened, it was no longer blocking, you would have immediately felt his presence, so sense
Mhm.
force wouldn't really reveal anything.
Yeah. Could I also, since I'm seething right now, could I make that at disadvantage?
Sure.
Because probably wouldn't be in my right mind, but that is something I just triggered in me. Is like, is this really him? He's not armed, and though I don't know him, this
Yeah.
cockiness, is this
Yeah,
just
then
him, or is it something he's projecting?
sure. And the disadvantage is fair. Make note of since you haven't embraced the dark side that much, so
Yeah, so I know it's messing with me, so I'll roll this at disadvantage. Uh, 8.
uh you have no idea.
Okay, sounds good. Well, because of you, things are a little bit busy, but nice work with the.
Oh yes. How
Mm,
are the masters?
you son of a bitch, and I'll start taking 2 steps. I'll
I
I'll
would put my
run
hand
forward
on your
towards him.
shoulder before you run off.
Strength, athletics
If you
check
wanna
versus.
if it
Yeah,
would be contested athletics if you wanna try and pull from his grip.
contested athletics definitely.
I'll be a straight roll then.
Lucky you. Ooh, look at me. I got a regular strength check. I don't have any type of minuses at all. God damn it.
Ooh, that's rough, buddy. Yeah, no, he does firmly hold your shoulder.
Not now.
He knows what today is. He knows that the funeral's today. And look at
You
him,
see
just
a
smugly.
sickening smile crawl across his face.
Either
Was
tell
that
us what you're.
today?
Oh, are you here to kill us or not?
Wow, that's quite aggressive. Don't you know that hatred and anger will lead you down the path of the dark side? It's really not that bad, though. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm
So
fine with that.
what's your connections with the Sith cultists? Or the Jedi cultists, sorry. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't really
and
know if they're Sith or not.
for the first time in this conversation, the smile will drop, outside of the 1 second cocked eyebrow. And he'll look at you with like a silent anger. It's not contorting his face, but he just looks at you.
I look back.
You made that connection quite quick, didn't you?
I wouldn't be good at my job if I didn't.
Well, anyways, that's not really any of your business.
I think it's
Oh,
all of our business.
wait, I get it. You're their whipping boy, aren't you? They have you doing all their dirty work. That's why you're out here, isn't it? This
His
eternal throne controlling Jin.
his smile will drop again, and he'll look at you, kind of cock his head a little bit.
Hmm.
Say it again.
I take a second to look at Sigil and take out my saber and drop it on the floor and take a step towards him. Eternal Thrones. Whooping boy.
Make a force casting roll.
Okay. Disadvantage since I'm Sith. Since
Oh
Sith
no,
eyes.
you could rely on your hatred for this one.
Okay. 16.
The two of you, this is going to happen very quickly. The two of you see a quick flick of his right hand as he rips your saber out from underneath your robes. Or not out from underneath your robes. He pulls it from behind you on the floor. Grabs it, ignites the single blade, drives it through you, and he will use his mythic action. He's going to crit you.
Okay.
So we gotta roll weapon damage first, so that's 1d10. Right? It's a d10?
Yes. D10.
Okay, so
D10
from
plasma.
your saber, you take, so that's 9, 14 plasma damage.
Okay.
And then as he slams the blade through your abdomen, the two of you look and see, and Ren, or yeah, up close range, you can see this as well, as he kind of like this black kind of smoke that looks pretty damn familiar kind of begins to swirl down his arm that holds the saber, and it wraps down the blade and goes into Ren. Immediately,
Yeah.
you take 33 mystery damage, because I don't want to reveal what type it is yet.
All right. So Ren is unconscious.
And he'll just unignite the saber and just kind of shove her over. She'll collapse onto the floor, and he'll look at the two of you. Would you like to try?
Yes.
No.
I mean, I'm always up for another one if you'd like, Gladiator.
I would calmly go up to Ren and stick him with the stim pack.
Okay, hold that. That doesn't wake you up. Not immediately, at least.
Mm-hmm. I'm super out of it. My body has to reform the tissue that was severed from it.
Un momento.
He, with that very serious look, cocks his head, and he looks at you, Flama.
Oh, I'm going. I'm going for it.
Okay.
I rage.
Alright. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm discombobulated. It's fucking with my head. I rage as a bonus action, and
Oh fuck, I didn't even calculate crit damage.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
You dedicated, though.
Me? Yes.
So, go ahead.
All right. I use my reckless training to attack recklessly without repercussions.
Okay.
Oop.
So, you draw back the sword. You draw back the vibro sword and expertly go, and you see this, like, kind of exposed scar on the left side of his ribs. And you're like, perfect, weak point. You go to sink the blade, and it off a bubble.
Eh.
You see his hand up, his free hand up, just not even like struggling. Like it's like almost like he's just flicking his hand up and holding against you. That's everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yes, that's what I've got.
nice fix, Jedi.
You haven't even seen half of them yet. 3 attacks. I'm gonna roll them all at the same time. That is a natural 18. That is a total of 24, and that is a natural 19.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do Rin's saber damage first. That is max damage for 15 for the first attack, and then we'll do the mystery damage afterwards. Second attack, plasma, would be 10. Sorry, 11. Third attack, plasma, would be 6.
Okay.
And then you take, and just let me know when you go down. 3. 1. Kind of rolling like shit. 10. 12. 2. 2.
Whatever you do next will put me down. I'm at 1.
4. Okay, you go down. And then he'll. Oh. Oh, wait, we have a dying, don't we? Yeah, that's it. Alright, and then he'll look at you, Sigil. Don't be fucking stupid.
Someone around here doesn't have to be, or someone here has to not be. And I'll also stick Flama with a stim pack.
Okay, also doesn't immediately wake him up.
He'll get 6 healing back. Actually, can I do a medicine check on Ren to see if I recognize the damage done to him or her?
Sure.
Come on, baby, no whammies. 9.
DC was 5. What do you think, Sigil?
Is it spreading?
It is.
Jin, how do I stop it?
He'll toss the saber back onto Rin's unconscious body. Well, I think I've made my point, and I don't want our games to end. Take them to Grogu. He'll fix them. And,
What's the purpose of taking their heads?
I can't reveal all of my secrets, can
I was kind of hoping you would.
I? Maybe next time. But for now, you better hurry. This
Yeah,
is a new one, and it spreads fast.
yeah, it does. And I would sprint out.
Yep, and he lets you go and exits the ships and fucks off.
Where was the exit again? Right here, right?
Right here.
Okay, right there.
It's in the control panel room.
Okay, I would exit the ship and then yell out to the nearest Jedi's I can find and be like, "Hell, I need medical attention. Bring Master Grogu here right now. I don't care what he's doing."
Okay. And okay, so after just a few moments, he comes rushing over in that little fucking Yoda chair thing, and he gets up here.
Pitter patter, pitter patter.
What's happening?
Grogu,
What's happening?
Master, quick, down here.
And he'll sprint down and look at Ren.
Ren, Flama, they have this poison. Jin was here. He did something. I don't know how to stop it.
And he'll kind of bend over and kind of part Ren's robes just enough to see her stomach, and he sees that he's looking at. He's like, she should be conscious, but and he'll kind of study the wound, and you see that very familiar wound type of the skin and tissue and muscle underneath is beginning to erode and crumble at a much faster rate than the first time you saw this. And he'll look
What,
down
what
at
do I
both
do?
of them.
What do we
Uh,
do?
um, here, just try and here, and he'll put your hands on Ren's stomach, and he'll go over to Flama, who got slashed, and kind of place his hands over one of the wounds, and he'll place his hand on your back, and he'll say, "I know that you find the force to be mumbo jumbo, but just try and feel it flow through you."
Okay, I try to feel the force through me.
Okay, so you are going to make a force casting roll as a non-force sensitive. So, what that means is that Ren, is it intelligence or wisdom? It's choice,
It's
right?
when it's either wisdom or charisma. Ren has
Wisdom
it
or
as
charisma?
intelligence because of a feat.
Right. Okay, so you can add your wisdom or charisma bonus to this roll.
So just a straight wisdom roll.
Whichever you want to do, whichever stat is higher.
Can I think about on that day on how I couldn't stop it and like just kind of wish I'd done things differently or like try to find a different way for this specific type of thing? Like not again. I will not allow it to happen again.
Okay, I'll let you make it with advantage
Okay.
because that was some pretty solid roleplay. Grogu's gonna make his at
Fuck!
advantage because he's Grogu.
The force is hard.
Yeah, the force is hard, isn't it, bud?
Yes.
You both automatically fail 2 death saves.
Awesome.
And Grogu will. It's so resistant. I don't understand. You, and he'll point at one of the Jedi Knights that entered. Uh, Come on, help! What do I do? Just channel anything, any positive feelings, healing that you have into this man, and save Ren. And so this knight is now helping you, and Grogu will spin around to Flama and handle Flama by himself.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. This time I'll keep the same attitude, but this time I would calm myself. Try to
okay,
think about nice thoughts
okay.
between me and my family, or
Hmm.
singular family. About all the good times. I'll remember what Ren talked about holidays and just spending time with them and all the good things that came for it, and just try to focus on that.
You can now add your proficiency bonus to the roll. So,
23, baby.
okay, Jedi Knight's gonna roll. It's a natural 20. So,
Hey.
as the knight uses you as a conduit, and you feel this kind of warmth travel from your shoulders down your arms. It's foreign and kind of tingles a little bit. And 1 second, everybody. I have to ask a question.
So how you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to fight Jin, but Flama did. So,
Do you think I did okay with being in touch with the Sith there?
that RP was awesome. How you step forward and were like, throne, bitch. Like one step at a time. I was like, oh yeah. And then he cut you down, and I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. No, I knew I was fucking screwed, but if we had another moment, I was going to say, does it oh, I'll say
So,
later.
Okay.
as you feel the warmth kind of travel through your arms, it again, it's warm and it kind of tingles. But it feels embracing. As if something inside you has awoken. And you are able to stop, fully close, and heal Rin's wound. So, Rin, you pop up with however much HP he gave you.
Would it
Mama?
kill you to stop being an idiot for 1 minute, please?
As how much HP is there, or is it from the dice roll?
What did you roll for her? 8, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ren
so
got 8
you
and I
did
got
you-
6.
8 HP.
Oh, okay.
It's above Flemma's attack.
Oh, you mean
soon
my
as
thin, right?
okay. As soon as Rin regains consciousness, she is going to make an unarmed attack at the knight out of desperation and fear of confusion of what just happened.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
would try to quickly stop that.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna make an attack roll against Sigil's AC, and he's either gonna stop you or you're gonna deck him in the face.
Okay. And unarmed strike is
Do I? Oh, it's just a roll against me then.
14.
Nope.
Okay, yep, nope, you're able to kind of grab her wrist.
What's that? Fama! I'll try
And
to get up and can't move.
as you look over, Grogu focuses for a second, and you see as like the ends of your clothing begin to lift, and you all, well, 2 of you, sorry, Flamma, get fucked. 2 of you suddenly feel much lighter, and then there's just this crushing pressure as Grogu pulls like a massive amount of the Force. And
Constitution saving throw.
yeah, Grogu's evil.
No, just from the feel of
Pressure.
the force being drawn in. Yeah,
Yeah.
16.
You're able to withstand it. But fucking damn, that's a lot of power.
I'll do it. 1, 2. Why not? Natural 20, bitch.
Ooh, man tasted the force once, and now he's a master. Get fucked.
Get
So
fucked.
you watch as Grogu closes, fully heals Flamma's wounds, as well as probably brings him to maximum health with 60 healing. I assume.
Almost.
Almost. Okay, you get 60 healing on top of it.
60 on top of the
health.
6?
Mhm.
Oh, then I am full, yeah.
60 health. What the fuck?
I have 63 hit points.
Okay, that was a whole lot. Do you mind if we take like a 10-minute break?
Absolutely.
Thank
Sure,
you.
I need to get a drink and pee. I'll be right back.
Holy shit. Well played, everyone. I'll be back soon.
My head's a little spinny. I'll be back too.
Vibe check.
I'm back.
How's the vibes? How you doing over there, Sigil?
Vibe's good. I love where this is going. I'm glad I was able to save my my tomb bumblers over here.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, as he was walking by to make his exit out the ship, and I had this written down, and I'm sorry that I forgot it. Jethro sends his regards.
I would when he says that, I would I would have clenched my fist and gone out to find any Jedi at that moment.
Say again. I'm sorry.
As he would have said that, I would have like just clenched my fist, kind of get very angry for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately go out to find a Jedi to help get
Oh,
groggy and bring these
gotcha.
two these two idiots back.
Hey man, I'm
I was like,
I made it pretty clear to not fuck with Jen.
I was like, let's not.
I gave them multiple chances. So at that point, I was like, I kill him. I kill him. It's just
I was like,
I
I
wound
tried,
up.
guys. Yeah, go touch Strahd's nose, see what happens. Oh man, oh man. Did you have anything planned for Sangre for tomorrow, or what? I don't know what we were supposed to do. Anything else at the manor?
No, it's probably just gonna get through the manor, and if we actually get the manor is usually a 3 session dungeon. It's big,
Oh,
um,
okay, so
because
it's bigger than it
there's
seems. Okay,
yeah, it's way bigger because there's the So this will be revealed, so it's not going to ruin anything. And I don't think Tel's here yet. So there's the first level. There's 3 levels in the actual manor itself. Multiple mini bosses throughout there. Multiple encounters. And then the tower that's outside that I narrated when we arrived has a door that leads to the actual mega dungeon, and it's the actual tomb of Argynvost.
oh, okay, I see.
So it's likely that we will get probably to the tomb, maybe a little bit into it. Um, and I'll probably actually end up calling the session because I don't want you to miss that boss fight
Okay, that's fine.
because it's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Okay, I had an idea for like I had an idea for a blood hunter, but that it might involve a class change. Because blood hunter is fun. Martial wise is good, but I think blood curses wise it's kind of weak sauce. But I guess that's kind of like the limitations of martial classes.
Hmm.
So then my idea so far was, hey, Sigil wants to get closer to the gods, so what if we became like a blood oath paladin, like oath of the blood?
Um,
But then I was like, before Telv did his own thing, I was like, oh, I don't want to like seem like I'm trying to overshadow him or anything, or like
well, uh, the Infinite is not necessarily a
it's
god.
a it's a subclass. I know, but like the whole like encounter with one, and then like thinking about what they're doing, and then like the whole devil. It's like just a lot of things going on.
I mean, we could still probably work it in.
Because right now I'm trying to.
If you really wanted to do it, we could do some form of like, you wouldn't get the full class, but you could pick up a couple paladin features as a paladin of the Raven Queen.
Right, because right now it's kind of like I don't know if you're picking up on it, but it was kind of like Sigil's or not Sigil. Sangre is kind of like lost in like what everything means at the moment.
I did pick up on that, yeah.
So that's why I was like at the point it's like, what do you think about this? Like, what do you think we should do? And then like, what does that mean for us all? And then like
Right.
he's just trying to like find answers to things, and then like maybe this will lead him to the answer he wants or needs. And then maybe
Right.
I get like a feature or two. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we can definitely fit that in. We can make it feel natural. And yours is more of a connection with an actual like existing god, whereas like the infinite is more of like a fragment of what once was a god. So yes, Tel is technically celestial now, but again, it's not like a full god. We could still make it work. It'd be easy. We can figure
Okay.
it out. I would say though, you'll obviously get Divine Smite because fucking what paladin? But if you wanted to Divine Smite, it would replace your Crimson Right.
That's fine.
So like
I would
those
I would
like
I would expect
basking,
that. Yeah, I was expecting that.
because I can't have you do like get 46 radiant
Ultra
and then like
damage.
48 radiant and just blow something up.
This is how strong my faith is.
Yeah, so if you were to Divine Smite with one of your attacks, it would replace your Crimson Right.
That's fine.
But yeah, we could totally work that in.
Okay.
Now that I'm a little bit more familiar with things, I might just straight up turn on multi-classing in Strahd.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Because like I originally didn't want it on because it wasn't, it was the first time I was DMing 5e, but I've played enough of it and DM'd enough of it now that I could probably run a multi-class campaign to be fine.
All right, let me look at. I don't think there's anything else interesting that Blind Hunter gets later, other than more curse spells.
Wife was heading to bed. Sorry about that. Thank you guys.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
Sounds
Vibe
good to
check.
me.
How we doing, Flella? How we doing, Ren?
I feel
Doing
better.
pretty good. That was amazing. As I said, that was amazing. Go fuck yourself.
You're the one who attacked him. What the fuck, man?
I mean, I was telling Sigil, I'm pretty sure I made it pretty clear.
Oh no, that was Ren saying that.
Ah,
Yes. Oh, like great job with all of your narrative and work with that. That felt amazing, and I got to have some fun too.
so, funeral possessions are happening. You guys can. It's kind of like a open wake kind of thing. You can go pay your respects if you want. There's not going to be anything really happening there. I didn't build a map for it because I didn't think you guys would want to just sit there. So, unless
How am
I'm
I
wrong,
supposed to-
I could probably put something together.
How am I supposed to surf in the coffin if I can't move my token into a coffin?
So we go to the archive.
Actually, can I do something at the funeral?
Sure.
So what's everyone? I would ask Master Grogu. I guess I'm somewhere nearby. I don't know. What do Jedi's usually do at these things? I'm not sure.
We just kind of move through, pay our respects, and they get their warriors' passage.
And then it's a whole like burning the body, right? And then like
Mm-hmm. Yep.
storing away their lightsabers. I think it was.
Yep, they put their lightsabers in the Hall of the Fallen, and yeah, they do a Viking funeral.
Since I'm new to the Force, can I try and I guess reach out to it while in the middle of all these Jedi's who may or may not be doing the same thing, trying to reach out to the fallen.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a force casting roll, which we're not proficient in.
So then that'd be proficiency and then my modifier, right?
Yep, whichever one you want to choose, wisdom or charisma. You can't change it later, so choose wisely.
Okay, it'll probably be wisdom. Because charisma is -1, so yeah.
Yeah, not that one
12.
then.
12?
So with a 12, so Rin, as you're kind of moving through and you're behind Sigil, and you do connect to the force of the fallen, and you feel that very gentle and uplifting embrace that you've unfortunately felt a couple times in your life of you've been to a few of these funerals, and it is both calming and uplifting because there's so many Jedi here doing it. But of course, it is also brings memories of pain.
Mhm.
And as you're kind of walking along and you're connected, you feel kind of like a little blip come from Sigil.
I'll like kind of react a bit, like stiffen up, shake my head, and just go later, later. This is definitely a conversation for later.
Okay, so move through. We pay our respects to the fallen masters. Then we go to the archive.
Woo! We're in the archives.
Yep, place yourselves wherever you want. Doesn't really matter. Except right there.
Okay. I'll be here.
Right.
You're funny, Flumma.
I'm hiding in the bushes.
All right, so 2 of my players will understand what this means, and we're gonna let Flumma figure it out. Research.
Oh, okay.
Star map. Deep archives that require clearance. Snakes.
Snakes. Ooh. Where was the star map again? I quite missed it.
It's this thing up here.
That thing? Okay.
That's what we want to
Uh,
do. 2 players that
uh,
understand what that means.
I
How,
would.
how much research are we allowed to look? Just one again, or
I'll allow 2. You guys can spend the whole day here.
All right,
okay?
my first one would be looking at old star maps, compare it to the new star maps, and see if I can find and pinpoint where Sector 37 GB56 would be.
Okay, so you ask the droid, and it, yep, directs you to the star map. Um, as you kind of go back roughly 150 years, things get really shaky because that was the end of the New Order War.
Mhm.
So history beyond that is very broken and scattered. And in all that time, you don't find it.
Mhm.
But again, roughly 150 years back is when records get a little rough.
Are records further back more accurate, or would have they been destroyed during the in the end of the Clone Wars?
It was destroyed at the end of the Clone Wars. Ren would know this, or you
Mhm.
could ask a droid. It would also tell you that the archives were destroyed at the end of the Clone Wars, and that all the information that has been gathered since was stored on a mainframe stored deep in the temple. Actually exists, and they're neat. Um, as well as like picking up pieces of history from just around the galaxy. So there is some of it here, but there's still a decent chunk missing. But I mean, you could look up like the 3 major wars as well. You could easily look up Clone Wars. You could easily look up Empire. You could easily look up New Order because information on that whole fiasco that lasted
Like
90
a year?
years.
Oh no, wait. What lasted
90.
90 years?
Yes, the Empire ruled for. Oh no, sorry, not 90. It was so the Clone Wars was 3 years.
3 years,
Empire
like
ruled for
20,
30 years.
30 years, yeah.
New Order was, I think, 3 or 4 years. So apologies, I backed that up. It's like 38-ish years, 6-ish years, somewhere in there.
I was about to say, like, damn, they ruled way longer than I thought.
But I mean, you could look up anything pretty much from that era and gain the knowledge.
So then, in my research, I would not have found any hyperspace routes that may lead her, or it's just kind of like a
I mean,
big old
it's
mystery.
the planet itself is the only thing missing. Its entire system, from what you can tell, is there. And of course, you could always just go to the sector.
Okay. All right, that's my first research, and I'll think of the second one.
Good.
I will take some time to study the witches of Dathomir and see if I can understand anything about their resurrection abilities. If that's if there was any connection to what we saw, the Eternal Throne Red Cloaks do.
Okay. That was definitely gonna take an investigation check. It's got a pretty high DC.
Cool beans. Investigation. Make sure I'm looking at that correctly. Cool beans. And I will. It's not going to be much, but I will also use my Led by the Force to give myself an additional point in that. I'll read that to you real quick. It's a Sentinel ability, Led by the Force, Sentinel first level. You can add half of your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Cool.
So I get a whole additional point to this search. 11.
Not even close, buddy.
Yep.
Flamma.
I eat some
Take the
snacks.
point.
And I don't know. Flamma's not a researcher.
Right. So these research things are more the players. I am granting you the players knowledge. So it's not necessarily what would Flamma do. It's what does Joe want to learn.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, this is like small insights into the DM's mess of a brain.
I don't. I might need you to come back to me. I'm on the spot now. I wasn't sure.
No, you're totally fine. And yeah, I mean, you can theoretically ask about anything. If I'm not willing to tell you, I'll just tell you that type of research doesn't exist. I generally think that my players get most of what they're looking for, unless they roll like shit.
Yay.
But yeah, I mean, you can be a
Woo.
question about anything that's really happened in the campaign, unless it's character stuff. Like you can't, like, I want to research Ren's family. Like, no, you just ask Ren.
All right.
So, back up to Citrulline.
I want to research the Republic's current fighting force compared to the Empire's Empire that was before they fell, and compare like what their fighting force is then versus now.
So, Clone Wars Republic fighting power versus now fighting power?
Pretty much.
Like 75%.
Like
Which was much, much better than obviously going into the Empire and the New Order.
So then currently the Republic's at 75% compared to the Empire, which was at 100%.
So no, I'm comparing current Republic to the power level of the Republic at the start of the Clone Wars.
Okay, so then
Because in my eyes, that's when I see the fall of the Republic is the Clone Wars.
Okay, but I was also comparing it to the Empire.
Oh God, like 40%.
Okay.
Empire is big, dude.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like how Like how big of the? I just wanted to know how big of a gap it would be, and then
Yeah,
like how, and then
if
like how I guess along with that, like how reconstruction efforts are going along.
yeah, when you go into the extended universe and how big the Empire actually got, like
It got pretty
it's
big.
fucking big, dude. Yeah, it's probably like 35-40%. But if you compare it to the Republic, like at the start of the Clone Wars, like I said, it's about 75%. So we're gonna base it off of that rather than the Empire because the Empire is fucking massive. So about 75% of the power at the start of the Clone Wars. Rebuild, and I'm including like rebuilding efforts and all that stuff.
Okay, so then right now, same purpose as compared to previous Republic. Okay.
Yep. Ren?
All right, time for some Jedi fuckery. Ready? I would like to go to the restricted, like the previously restricted. Do I have access now that I'm a knight?
Do you?
No, let's fuck around and find out. What's the worst
I
that could
will.
happen? I mean, you almost
I
died, so who cares?
I will start to go into the restricted area and see if anyone stops me.
So as you get to the council or to the console, you realize there's like a little kind of cutout in the shape of Jedi Knight badge.
I'll put my knight badge within the cutout.
Yep. So it kind of reads a unseen number to the naked eye off the front of it, and you gain access.
Okay. I will start to search for any information about the Padawans that disappeared at the same time as Jen.
Need you to be a little bit more specific than that.
Um, all right. I want to search of records of any of them being found or any information that has come out of um, nearby star systems of familiarities of after the events of them being taken away.
Sure. Okay. So initially, 128 children went missing.
Okay.
39 of them have been found.
Okay.
Of the 39, 29 had already fallen to the dark side completely. And then of the remaining children, there's very little information other than who their parents are. You do learn a couple things. You do learn that there is a big resurgence of them in Sector 25 on a planet called Nicodronus, and they attacked the dignitary there.
Mm.
You learn of another Sector 61 planet called Malcor. You learn of a group, much smaller group, insurgents group of about 8 of them that might have been seen.
How many of them?
Also, 8.
8.
Also, an attack on a dignitary. And then Sector 4, a planet called Ungabla. They seem to get even better at their strike teams, unfortunately. Only 4 of them were sighted, and this was also an attack on a dignitary. And when I say dignitary, I mean ruler of the planet. The king, the queen, the president, the whatever they call it on their planet.
Hmm. Going to send you a message and call it good for Ren for right now.
Okay. While he's doing that, what you got, Fama?
I suppose I want to know more about the Red Cloaks in the sense that we've encountered them now a handful of times. Is this something that is public knowledge? Are they becoming a menace to multiple places,
They
or is
are.
it isolated to us? Okay.
They are. They are all very, very recent reports, like within the last few days, and it seems to be all over the place.
All right.
Many sectors, many systems are reporting it. Actually, as they're sitting there researching it, another one pops up.
In these reports, is there anything? Can I add on to the question?
I
Or-
would count this as your second question, but yes.
Okay. All right. And that's fine because I didn't really have a good second question, so perfect. The reports that we're reading, especially the most recent ones, do they look? Is it all like the same MO? Is it all like terrorism, explosions, zombies?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll an investigation check.
Sure.
I'd say you're skimming these really quickly, looking
sorry.
for keywords.
That was a nat 20, but I didn't mean to roll it at advantage.
Well, then we'll just take when I have players do that, I just take the first one. So
Okay.
so we'll take the natural 20 for a 22. A couple of them have reports of them returning from the dead with unknown ways. You do find a couple reports of some sort of biochemical weapon that is eroding bodies into nothing within a matter of minutes. But most of it is just general terrorism and mayhem.
Okay. Well, good to know. Unfortunate that there's no new info, but I'll take what I got.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's everybody's research.
I'll be more prepared for that
Yes.
next time, fellas. Sorry, I didn't. Like I said, it's all new.
It's all
We
good. Their first questions weren't good either.
Oh no, they weren't.
I
Tell
thought
me
I had a
about-
good question. I don't remember my first question.
Somebody asked me. I think maybe it was Zex. Like it was like right when you guys got Silver Leaf, and I was like, yeah, they used to make healing potions. And then
Oh,
you
right.
got
Handicap researcher is
yeah,
like
he's
Silver
like, what
Leaf.
does Silver Leaf do? And it's like, I told you, it's healing potions
Where do I find him? Everywhere.
everywhere. Like, so,
I think we've done a total of 3 botany research questions.
I mean, yeah, the
gotten
only thing we're
basically-
missing is elephant here. I always forget the name. Dragon breath? Fire breath? Dragon
fire.
breath? And it looks like an elephant ear. That's what it was.
Mhm.
So,
I think once we're finished here, we should probably meet with Master Yoda.
Grogu.
Grogu.
I go to the grave and be like, this is where he was. No. Alright, we go to Grogu.
Okay.
That
old
icon. Woo.
See you later, old Flemma.
Oh, yeah, I'm right here. I don't know where he's gonna be. Oh, he's gonna be probably like over here.
The Flamma that you are now, the Flamma you'll be at level 12.
You versus the chick she tells you not to worry about.
All right. So we are at Master Grogu.
Well, it looks like Flamma's our representative this time.
Oh no.
Oh,
What have you
choice.
learned, Flava?
Red guy's bad.
Red guy's
Thank
bad.
you.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you, Flava.
Master, about today, thank you, and I'm sorry. I let my emotions take control, and I caused him to lash out like that. I know it's not... He was there, but I did not help the situation, and I know that I did not.
Told you not to take the bait.
We watched the ship's recording. Rin is very good at what he does. And that's all we'll say on the matter. I will not accept anything else.
Of course, Master. We took some time to research once we could. I was able to compile some... I wasn't able to find much research in the witches. That may have just been some misguided efforts on my side, but I did find a few connections from the Padawans that disappeared, and the ones that stayed gone. Here, here, and here. Let's see. I'll pull up my data pad, aka I'm pulling up my notes. So, uh, let's see. Within Sector 25, Nicodronis, there was a large-scale attack on the dignitaries there. But Sector 61 on Melkor, only 8 were seen,
When
but they
you
were
say Malcor, my fist tightens.
uh, on Melkor. 8 individuals were seen that attacked the dignitary. And lastly, what I was able to find, Sector 4 on Ungab Ungabal,
Un-
um,
Ungala.
Ungala. Okay, on Ungala, there was only 4, but they were able to somehow take down a leader with just the 4 of them. This has been slowly happening throughout time, and I'm worried. Well, you know why I'm worried.
Yes. It seems they're getting better.
That is what I have found.
That information is fairly new. Isn't it? As he licks his sigil.
Somewhat.
It seems that your brother was not the only one that was targeted.
Apparently not.
This took place over 2 to 3 galactic weeks. They got better, and they got better quickly.
Did either of you find more information?
Sector 37. What the fuck was it? Sector 37 GB56 doesn't exist in an archives of maps. I compared it to the old ones and just nothing. We would have to go there blind just to see what's there.
Well, that is also concerning.
We
Because the only one person that can remove information from the archive has to at least be a Jedi Knight.
I think you should update your standards on who can do those.
I think you're correct.
he researched that because while we were off planet gathering on planet off out of the Citadel gathering information, I interacted with someone who wielded the Force. I don't know who they were. They were disguising themselves better than we could understand, but they left something behind, a picture of of me, Tal, and Yoon, and on it was those coordinates.
He'll kind of, you'll see his face drop. Pretty heavy. That planet. No one has been there for a very long time. It is uncharted in the current galactic map. Because it was an attempt at erasing it from history.
And what is it exactly? What's there?
Have you ever heard the story of Plagueis the Wise?
Oh man. No.
Well, let me tell you. And he shares with you the story of Darth Plagueis.
Does he say the name of the planet?
He doesn't know its old name. He just knows what happened with the planet. And he knows why it happened, but he doesn't know the name.
So
Because
it's
he wasn't
just
even close to alive at that point.
Oh. We'll have to.
He was extraordinarily powerful and created something even stronger than him.
can anyone do that?
Apparently, coven of random witches on a planet. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna throw Acolyte under the bus.
The network
I mean,
already did that. Don't worry.
oh yeah, Disney already did it. So I mean,
um,
I still wanted a season 2 just cause, but whatever.
no. No one's been able to do it before or since.
Well, unfortunately, that's been kind of what our week has been filled with. Of no one's done this before, and I think that's happened on 4 separate occasions.
Too many firsts.
So, when it comes to the Force, I'm not counting anything out.
I think this outside force is something wholly unique.
Another thing that's important, Master. Before we found Jin on the ship, we all shared the same dream. It started with an infinite void of blackness. And soon stars started to gather around before numerous stars were surrounding us. And then a dark, shaded planet, almost within reach, what yet being thousands of miles away. And then a motherly, matronly voice saying our names and almost feeling like it's gathering us there. I woke up confused and asked Flama how his night was. And he told me his story. We confirmed it with Sigil. We all had the same dream. That's why we began to search our ship, got the alert notice, and met with Jen. And then you know what happened after.
Ian also knows about the voice. He was lying earlier about not knowing what it was.
He has some type of connection with the Eternal Throne.
Yes, it
And
seems he might
as,
serve it.
as I say that, I'll slowly touch on my chest where I have a now
Oh yeah, you
painful
guys have
scar.
scars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the scars aren't gone.
Oh yeah. No,
They're fucking gnarly. Flemma looks
Yep.
cool as shit.
I was gonna say, how many
It's-
times did I get zapped? Wait,
3.
Fucking
He did 3 big slashes across your chest.
yeah, but then
Kind of blends in with his tattoos, so it looks
Yeah,
cool.
you just look fucking bitchin', dude.
the
You know how
black
like people
worm
get like those lightning
of doom.
scars? That's how I imagine it, but black.
Yeah. Anyway,
but that's where I'll end.
okay. Well, no idea what the Eternal Throne is, or who that could be. But if Jen, this man, this use of the Force is not completely unheard of. It's just almost alien, as if someone from not our galaxy. It it is within the Force, which then means that the Force extends to the universe. What if they just found a different way to use it?
Sounds
I
like.
mean,
Go ahead.
these witches were able to find their own unique way to use the Force from the way you talked about them. So, I mean,
Yes.
I guess there's other ways to use it that people in the current universe don't even know how.
It's possible. I should meditate on it. You're welcome to my quarters.
Also, Master, I think you should prepare all your Jedi Knights, because I feel like something big's about to happen, and I think they should be ready at any given moment.
So you see, as he climbs in the chair, he kind of unfastens the cloak, kind of throws it off, and you see the Beskar, the Mandalorian armor, as he sits down and he pulls his dual sabers out, and they just begin to circle around him. Don't worry, Sigil. And he'll push a button. We're ready.
What does that button do?
Order 66 now.
Get him!
Roll a d12. Oh, it's a 5 here. The ship fires again.
And, oh,
So, we want to go ahead and long rest and close it for the session?
Sounds good to me. Sounds like we got our research and now we have a decision to make of where to go to next.
Yep. All right. So, y'all go ahead, lay down, go to sleep. Ren. Flama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are. And the session ends.
Ah!
I told you, chill the fuck out.
We have so much to fucking talk about, like in game. Gosh dang it.
I don't know, do
Well, I don't know.
we? Do we?
So, Malachor.
No, not Malachor. Malcor.
Malcor. So, Malcor,
Yeah, Malcor. What about it?
you want to talk about it?
We'll have to find out next session.
Good answer.
All right, guys. Good session. That is the end of Arc 1 completely. It's officially over. So Arc 2 is primarily going to be you guys kind of leveling up. Taking a lot of side quests, figuring out where we want to move forward from here. And then when you guys reach a certain milestone level, by completing enough of those fun kind of, and they're more like, it's not like, hey, go to this one planet, do this one thing, and come back. It's kind of like mini arcs, so it'll be like a couple sessions long for each thing you guys want to do. So either A, you accidentally find where the next point of the main story is, or B, you guys hit a certain milestone level and something will happen. So this is going to be kind of like a adventure on the high spaces, because I can't say
This. The Final Frontier.
yeah,
Captain's Log.
that's what Arc 2 is going to be. There's not going to be a ton of main story development until we get to that point. And by the time we probably get to that point, we're going to be moving to Arc 3 pretty quickly after that.
Okay.
Cool.
Well. So,
By the way, 2 days have passed for the Stuff Guys mission.
Yep, go ahead and make sure you got that tracked somewhere.
I'm keeping track.
And then I had one more thing. But I don't remember. It couldn't have been that important, huh?
Count on you, baby.
Oh! Yes, you guys are level 5.
Oh, cool.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
not that important. Just a level up.
Oh yeah, you have a
um,
level out. You know.
You guys are level
Sweet.
5. Oh, duh. 85. Or level 5. 87% of the total arc done.
Ooh.
You guys got a much closer finish after the Shadow Demon. You guys caught up quite a lot. You missed some side stuff, which isn't super big. The only main story element that you missed is a certain somebody from Sigil's past was on planet.
Yeah, then he told me he already left.
Yep. We
Yep.
missed that Jethro was on planet. Other than that, we got everything done.
Nice.
Again, except for side stuff, but who cares about side stuff?
Mhm.
All right.
Still,
Yeah, I already have a clue where they are next, so that's fine by me.
Have a good night, guys.
Alright.
should we
Yep,
just
yep.
DM you spells and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, just go ahead and run them past me. Either send the descriptions or give me the 5e equivalents.
Okay.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
I'll second question that we talked before you go. With tech powers, especially like the cantrips and stuff, is that something that we can get schematics for or even purchase?
For the tech powers, yes, because they're weapon based.
Okay, cool. So we can either build them
Now,
or
yeah, I would
buy them.
say like what they will be, because I kind of want to keep it a little balanced
Mhm.
in with sense. I don't want to just give you guys free access to cantrips. It'll
Yeah.
probably be like you can build what the cantrip does, and you can use it like once a day.
Okay, cool.
So it'll work
Yeah.
more like an item rather than just having the cantrip.
Sweet. So rather than having like on off, I can build a dipper switch that can connect to other programming, and I can turn it off from a distance.
Right.
Once a day. Cool.
Yep. So that's how that will work. Of course, I'm not going to put that in crafting recipes because we don't have the schematics to make those yet.
Of
We haven't
course.
found them. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Anything else for me?
That is my leveling up.
Oh right, we got to
Okay.
roll for a
Fuck,
health.
right.
Look at
Take averages, of course, if it's below.
Yeah, that is the
Actually,
average
what
for
did
me.
everybody roll?
I got a
Because
7.
I already closed it.
9.
9.
9.
Average.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'm going to start adding re-rolling ones
Cool.
rather than just taking the average. Yeah, so goodbye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good session.
Great session.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.